For those who have been watching us previously, I hope you can see a major difference in our quality. We have made some upgrades. Where did you go?
Right, so have you...
It works. Great. So, let's go.
Right,
In
so
the,
in the
okay,
bottom right corner, playing as the green Terran, it is MperorM. Yeah, I always take the first one.
Okay.
It's sort of a rule that we talked about earlier.
In
Go.
the upper left corner, he is playing the blue Zerg. It's LeMiche.
LeMiche.
LeMiche. Also, I'm confusing his name with Le Chemie, which is a like accessory store in Stockholm, I think. Not that far away. So it seems to be a 17 hatch, 17 pool for LeMiche and, well, Rax from MperorM. One gas so far.
Yeah, it looks like a 17 hatch. You're a bit too fast with actually calling a 17 pool though, but it might be. It actually doesn't look like 17 pool here. He seems to go for a bit
18.
more draws before getting that.
Yeah, so 18 pool.
As he basically delays the spawning pool to just get as much mining time as possible from the minerals before getting them to gas.
Okay.
Bit more interested in getting minerals. Not entirely sure why some people or some players choose to do that. Might be that they can actually go for queens a bit faster. You have more minerals in the bank when the spawning pool hits. It might just be that he is a bit rusty first game of tonight or something like that as well. Kind of hard to actually analyze.
Yeah.
But yeah. Right, so we see a hidden second barracks here.
This is quite interesting.
The minerals. Not entirely sure what he's thinking on doing that. He actually adds a reactor.
Yeah, so it might be some kind of Reaper harass, or do you think he will go for some... He's actually adding a third barrack now, so...
It might be some marine.
Yeah, since he only has one gas as well, it feels more like a marine push. And,
exactly.
I mean, he's also getting the second CC prior to this barrack, and then engineering bay now as well, so... starting with marines here.
Yes, it looks like he's just gonna churn out a couple of marines. Going for heavy marine production, basically.
Yeah. I really like this, the placement of his two barracks and the engineering bay, because, I mean, LeMiche has no idea what is going on right now. I mean, he can see two marines here, but, I mean, he haven't seen the other two barracks. One with tech lab.
Exactly. Still not entirely sure what kind of build this is. What he wants to accomplish if he's going to push with the marines eventually. I mean, he's getting stim. He's not getting a factory. He doesn't seem to be wanting to tech. He just wants to get more marines. Now he's actually getting another tech lab. So might be that he wants... Yeah, exactly. He wants that combat shield because he already has +1 as well. So some kind of marine all-in maybe?
Yeah, it feels like it.
2-base marine timing or something weird like that. I'm really not sure at all. I'm having a hard time understanding what he wants to do here.
Yeah, I mean, it must be something like that, since, I mean, he's still only playing at one gas, so it doesn't feel like he will transition into some later tech. He's actually getting 2 Aurores now as well, but I mean, still, LeMiche can see that there are some marines here, but he's still hiding quite a lot of marines up at the ramp, which LeMiche can't see without going in with the Overlord.
Yeah, and that is something I'm actually wondering about as well. Why isn't he basically sacrificing on Overlord now? Because by this timing, basically, you usually have Overlord speed going,
Yeah.
which means that you can get a, well, not always a free scout, but at least a scout where you can see stuff like this. He is unaware of this timing. He is unaware of this push, and he actually gonna run right past the circling, so he'll actually not know about this push right now.
No, he will see it when it's at his doorstep. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and I mean, I really like this play because now at the same time, with this timing push, he's actually going for a third CC. He's going for factory. He's going for one more barrack here, and I mean, this is a scary push with the combat shield. And I mean, look at this.
GG.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he's killing 3 queens here. He's probably denying this base as well, killing a lot of drones here.
Yeah, the thing that he is, I'm actually a bit too fast with yelling GG here. The thing that talks in LeMiche's favor is that he will eventually stem his way to death here.
Yeah,
so
he has no
if he just waits out this, he won't really be able to push any further.
Yeah.
But he still got the third, so damage was done, and
I mean, now he's actually ahead, so he has 3 bases now compared to LeMiche 2. He managed to kill 8 drones and a bunch of queens, 3 queens I think, and some roaches as well.
Yeah, like 6 or 7 roaches also.
Yeah, so I mean, he will really, I mean, LeMiche basically has to do some damage here, but
he actually can do that because they do.
But there's a lot of reinforcements here still, so...
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, the old army that attacked are so low. I mean, they even stemmed again now, which means they are overstemmed. So, I mean, he will basically trade here.
But they are strong, I mean, they have combat shield, +1.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the focus fire there, to be honest. He could have knocked down a few marines instead, but yeah.
So I guess we'll probably see some marine marauders, some tanks maybe.
Yeah, he's transitioning into a normal bio now.
Yeah.
I like that choice from MperorM. At the same time, LeMiche tried to do damage, tried to capitalize on the fact that MperorM overextended a bit, had that stim problem, but he did not get any damage done. No eco damage done. Basically traded army. Question is, can he do some work damage now?
Yeah, let's see where
he actually has quite a lot of forces now.
Yeah, a lot of ravagers here with some surround here from the links as well, but these marines and marauders are really strong, but they are so oversteamed right now.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I mean, he's still defending it really well, but he hasn't pulled his worker yet, and he has basically put the army count of LeMiche down to too little to actually do some damage, but he needs to produce more units now, MperorM, to be able to hold this 3rd base, I think.
Yeah, still he's on 3 bases. He has added a lot of production.
Yeah.
He's looking really solid here, I have to say. I mean, LeMiche basically just tries to saturate his 3rd now. This is not a position you want to be in. Eventually...
Oh, one medivac down actually, so... let's see if he's actually able to... so close to actually get one more. And, well, it seems like MperorM wants to buy some time here. And LeMiche will try to just push in here, maybe.
I'm not entirely sure.
4 medivacs here, 1 tank on the high ground as well, with some support fire here for the marines and marauders. I mean, right now MperorM's army is a lot bigger than LeMiche here. He has actually turned the fight around right now. He, as you said, with all the production that he actually got now, and with the 3rd base here as well.
Yeah, so the first push here with the tank will arrive quite soon. The tank is actually quite delayed, but at the same time, we kind of know why. And the tank will still do a lot of damage if he manages to get to LeMiche base.
Yeah, and I mean, we can see.
He's actually getting quite a good number of roach ravages now. might be able to delay a push, but I mean the production that is churning out troops for MperorM is just gonna get scarier and scarier.
Yeah, I mean 72 army compared to 50, and they have the same upgrades, and both will basically have the same upgrades when they fight as well, and liberators now as well. We can actually see some action go on to the right here, a drop here, turning away the focus here from the mid, where he's actually going straight into the mineral line here. Let's see if he will actually continue to do this. He has the liberator here, one tank is down, and it seems like he's actually moving the other army to the fourth base here, trying to do some damage. Good pick up there as well, and he will be able to get this fourth base tonight. So once again, he's up one base against LeMiche here. And
yeah, and that is basically the only thing he needs to do right now. He can just back off now and be satisfied with the trade that he got.
Yeah, and look at the army resupply here as well. I mean, he's constantly just reinforcing, harassing here, and I mean, there are not a lot of roaches here actually to prevent. I mean, it's not enough to actually shut this push down fast enough, and I think this will probably
reinforcements as well. Yeah, this will be GG, and I think he would basically just not by losing that third in the start. He was fighting an uphill battle afterwards, and yeah, hard to advance after that. Hard to come back to the game. So yeah, well played by MperorM, I have to say.
Yeah, really good timing push there. Seems like he has practiced that one a lot. So
might be. I mean, it was an unconventional push, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not the Terran expert, but it was an unconventional push, and it worked out really well. But at the same time, it also worked out really well because of the fact that LeMiche didn't sacrifice an Overlord to scout.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
To me was, I think, was a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, was really confusing to actually see that he was just standing there at the third expansion with that Overlord, not trying to get some intel.
Precisely. Alright, so that means that LeMiche is eliminated from the tournament, and MperorM is actually going to move on to face Lillekanin in this next game.
Yes.
So a Dane against the Dane. Are you talking to MperorM?
Not at the moment. Do you want me to?
Yeah, I think so. So just try and get them to either invite us to a party or I mean, I know Lillekanin is actually quite good at creating game hot maps himself.
Yeah.
Still,
I wonder, do you know what which map they will play? Let's see. It will be New Gettysburg. That's fun.
alright.
It's TVT now, right?
I actually wrote to Lillekanin and asked him if he could do it or if he maybe wanted me to do it.
Yeah. So some update here from the bracket. Num Num has been eliminated, Swedish player, and Helten won against DNA. So he's through. He's from Norway, through to the 32, round of 32, and Wooded Microbe was seeded, so he's playing another Russian seed in the round of 32. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 Scandinavians left if you include Finland there. And well, at least we will have one Scandinavian through to the round of 16.
Shit. Could you? I just. Oh, again. I actually just got invited to a lobby. Oh, the lobby invite was cancelled. Alright, well. Or just joining you instead.
Oh, great. Lillekanin will actually create with Game Heart as well, so. Great. I will give you an invite. I will also invite MperorM if that's possible. You know what?
No.
The transitions in the slider actually flows a lot better.
That is good, I have
Yeah.
to say.
Basically no lag at all. Might be because we are streaming in
60 FPS.
yeah, exactly.
Right, so Swedish accent is strong with this one.
Yeah,
Who is he referring to there?
probably me.
Yes!
But it could also be you. I hope that it's you, but I think it's me. I kind of feel that I sometimes have quite of a Swedish accent when I talk English.
No MH. What the frack is MH?
Map pack.
I'm pretty sure that is not what he meant, but yeah.
So we are going live with New Gettysburg, Dane versus Dane. So it's some real prestige matchup here. TVT as well. So who is the best Danish Terran?
Oh, I'd rather say that there's that this is a real friendly game where two Danes meet up, drink some Carlsberg,
And get some
play some
smørrebrød.
yeah, and play some StarCraft.
Yeah.
Right, so in the bottom right position, playing as the green Terran, it is Lillekanin.
And in the bottom left position, playing as the red Terran, it's MperorM. MperorM, maybe. MperorM. So we will see a
supply depot for both players.
who will have the most tanks and who will have the best tank micro.
Yeah, that might be what we'll see, but you know who we are looking at right now.
Mech. The mech god.
No, I was actually referring to, we're looking at Lillekanin, and if there's anyone in the meta right now that are not playing by the normal meta, it is Lillekanin.
So basically we can see a She's Thor or something like that.
Yeah, we might see a proxy battle cruiser, you don't know, you never know with Lillekanin.
Yeah.
And that is why it's so funny to actually follow Lillekanin when he plays. I really do enjoy casting him. Well, sometimes the games can be so weird that it's actually quite hard to cast, and
yeah.
And when that happens, it's a bit too much maybe, but normally it's just fun.
Yeah. At least I know that, well, you as well, I think that some of the players are, well, not always that happy to play against Lillekanin when he does some weird stuff.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, if you go up against a Terran, you think he is a normal Terran, and all of a sudden you have a battle cruiser that warps in the middle of your mineral line at
Yeah.
8 minutes, when you haven't even seen a starport before. It is... You get a chalk, that's for sure. You get a real chalk.
Yeah, but so far it seems like Lillekanin is going for a quite standardized build. He's gonna lose
Yeah.
one SCV here though.
This must be the most standard opening I've seen from Lillekanin
Yeah,
forever.
just waiting for that weird building to go down now.
Yeah, exactly. A starport and an instant fusion core or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So Helium being produced by MperorM, and a factory being completed soon by Lillekanin. A factory is already completed for MperorM here. But
So classic
Lillekanin,
111 from MperorM.
yeah,
No, a classic 111 where he does not go for any expansion behind this. He's actually gonna try and do something. And he is on a clock here. He is against a turn that is actually on 2 bases now. So I mean, he has to do some kind of damage.
yeah, and I mean he's still busy playing here with more Reapers. He can like basic Hellions. Some good
right
micro
now.
here from Lillekanin, actually able to pick one of the Reapers off here, and the other one goes down as well, and now it's basically just Hellions left here, and well, they won't be able to do much, but we can see a Cloak here going down for the Banshee as well, so we'll see Cloak Banshee. However, Viking being produced by Lillekanin now, so he will have some defense here to that push.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's seen this before. I mean,
Yeah,
we've
exactly.
actually seen Lillekanin do a push like this, where he has the Banshee afterwards, and he knows that he will probably be up against the Banshee.
Yeah, so
So,
no real damage
some
done by
damage.
MperorM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some damage I'd say. I mean, he got 3 workers. He got Lillekanin to produce some army units and not being able to saturate the base for quite some time. So I guess that was good. Same time, Lillekanin defended that really well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think Lillekanin is a bit ahead.
I mean,
also
we
he
can
has
see
his
that
2 bases.
I think that MperorM actually knows that he is a bit behind, because we can see that he's actually producing a lot of SCVs here, oversaturating the main base, just to be able to get a good worker count directly here. But I mean, this is quite good damage still, though, from MperorM. He's actually able to pick off 4 SCVs there, so 7 in total now, and really important for him to do some damage here. But losing a
and
Banshee as well, however.
4 workers for a Banshee is not really what you want, especially not when you also researches that's
The
cloak as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's some
And a sneaky mine placed here by Lillekanin. The question is, will we see some damage from this one?
being done from this. Yeah, eventually I think. The question is, what will it fire on? Will it fire on a marine group? Will it fire on a lonely SCVs that is going? It actually won't hit an SCV, so I like the mine placement actually. It is in the way where it will hit main army that eventually moves towards the mid,
Yeah, exactly.
but it won't hit an SCV that goes to the third to build a third CC.
Yeah.
Yeah, some solid thought there from Lillekanin.
So a third base being built here by Lillekanin, and MperorM is down 1 base. He's actually going here to check if there already is a third base, but not yet.
So the first Medank has been produced, gets scouted by Lillekanin. You can see now that there is a lonely marine moving here, probably a scouting marine. Will place, yeah, around the middle just to see if Lillekanin moves out. Behind that, I think he will just try and match up a bit right now. And Brem is not looking like he will push anytime soon. I mean, he doesn't really have that many marines. Would like to see some more marines to join with the tanks.
Do you think
Marines
we will
are
see?
getting produced though, so
Do you think we will see a Hellbat drop? He's researching the blue flame here.
Don't really think so. I just think that Lillekanin is going for that mech play that he is so famous for, basically.
Yeah.
So getting blue flame is just necessary to keep that AoE damage high from the hull, but especially when you go up against +1, +2 bio with stim, you need more firepower, basically.
Look at that mine. Did that mine hit anything?
It seems 3 kills. I think it killed some marines there. Not entirely sure, but I think so. That is sad that we actually didn't see it. I am a bit upset with that. I mean, could have seen some really funny business going on there, but no, nothing as of yet. I'm not entirely sure about the siege here. Does he really have enough to
it's a bit far.
This essentially?
Yeah, it feels like 3 Vikings here as well, and 1 medevac is really low right now. Oh, and he actually loses a medevac with a tank. 1 Viking down though, but still medevac and tank, that is expensive.
Exactly, and that push is shut down. Good solid Viking control. So you're actually correct about the drop. I actually see some blue flame drops, but at the same time, just as he moves out, he gets scanned. So MperorM knows that this is coming.
Yeah, and I mean, we can see that MperorM actually started mining from the 3rd base ahead of Lillekanin, so we can see how it's a heavy push here going out for MperorM through that.
This is quite weird. I mean, he got scanned, but I think Lillekanin had already shift commanded his medevac, so he didn't see that the scan was done. At the same time, he waits with the drop. So this is just so weird. I mean, he's not seeing MperorM react. Yeah.
And I mean, the bio here against...
Oh my god, there's actually a drop on P as well. 18 draws, 19 SCVs yesterday, 21.
But we can see that MperorM is going hard here, straight in. And, well, Lillekanin's helmet's actually got blocked by that tank. And that's not really good.
No,
but still some really good placement here.
Yeah, precisely, you're gonna have to fight against 3-4 tank lines in a row.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you
one
get
tank
sniped.
actually down here as well.
Yeah. And 2 tanks here are so close to dying.
12 workers down for Lillekanin, but 28 down for MperorM. I mean, he's down at 33 workers.
Yeah, and the one of the medevacs actually not even killed yet, so
yeah, he's
some
still
real
harassing
solid damage from Lillekanin. And even though the push gets quite far, I have to say that Lillekanin is looking a lot better right now. I mean, he's ahead almost like 15 to 16 workers right now. That will show quite soon.
Yeah, that's a heavy hit on the economy. We can see already MperorM really struggling with the minerals. A lot of gas though, but I mean, losing that amount of workers, 35 right now down, and well, that will not be fun at all.
No, you are perfectly correct there. I mean, the next matchup or the next engage, we'll see a 3 base economy push from Lillekanin, whereas MperorM basically has 1. 1.5. Yeah. So, I mean, I think MperorM knows that he needs to do damage, but I'm not really sure that he can do that. And I'm also not really sure about how he is setting up this push right now. He's gonna do some kind of doom drop actually. Alright, so this
seems
is
like it, but Lillekanin will see this. I mean, but will it be fast enough? He has a lot of turrets here though.
Oh my, yeah, that is getting shut down. And oh my god, he actually loses 1 medevac full with marines.
it's
Yeah,
not
so
going MperorM way in this game at all. I mean, right now he's also facing a mech player who's starting to get the mass here as well, and the upgrades. He will soon have 2-2 on his mech units.
precisely. So, not entirely sure what MperorM can do. I mean,
And he will actually
he
engage
is saturated.
here.
He is saturated, but
Oh, he's actually losing medivacs.
yeah, a bit of a mistake there. Maybe
I
not.
think he actually lost one tank there.
Yeah, he lost like 2 medivacs, 1 tank in one of them. He has 2 literally. This is just so weird. He's playing a siege game where he basically sieges up while getting hit by lightnings.
And look at this aggressive drop here as well from Lillekanin. It's just no mercy here for the bio army.
Yeah, as you can see, the Lillekanin has 100% air superiority here.
Yeah.
It's not even going up against any marines that can actually tell the Vikings stop. He basically waltzes in, gets the medivacs he wants, and afterwards just pushes in with tanks.
And we can see the Hellbat drop there in third base as well, getting 12 workers and a tank.
That's a solid damage getting done there by the Hellbats actually. And going up against a tank, he still manages to get it.
And now it's, well, I'm ready to call it here because he has actually contained MperorM here, and I can't really see that he can push out.
GG. Yeah, that's a GG and totally understandable. Holy smokes, that was interesting. I mean, Lillekanin was on 2-2 as well, so when a mech player gets to 2-2, those units are really tanky and quite good at killing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, well played by Lillekanin. MperorM still managed to do quite well. I mean, we have to remember that Lillekanin is a really good player, so
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
And I mean, it also feels that MperorM, I don't know if he was sloppy or in this game, or if he was more, I mean, unlucky. He actually had some moments there when, well, I don't know, it was like the timing. He was not quite, what to say, like straight on with the timings, it feels like. And he
By
really
the way, I
suffered for
tried
it.
to invite you. You need to pay attention to.
Oh, sorry. So is he playing again?
Yeah, they're playing right now. I guess Lillekanin got invited instantly.
But who is he playing then? Because Sleep and
Quadruppel.
Nado. What tournament is this?
So maybe we are actually getting into another SCVRUSH.
Yeah, it might be.
Is this another SCVRUSH
I think so.
situation here?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so let's see here.
We can't really ask the players neither. So what are we gonna do here? Are we just gonna leave directly, or are we?
No, let's go for it because it's still we're gonna follow Lillekanin. So let's go for
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
SCV
follow
version.
Lillekanin anyway. So I mean,
Yeah.
we might as well just keep him company. Right. So in the bottom right position, playing as a red Zerg, it is Quadruppel.
I had to change the yeah, okay. So in the upper left position, playing as the green Terran, it's Lillekanin. It went so fast, so I I didn't get time to change the scenes, but everything is fixed now. Just a quick shout out to the follows from Starlord 1233X and Pylos and Shuko. Thank you a lot for the follows.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that as well. Thanks a lot for the follows. Bear in mind right now, we actually got invited by Lillekanin to another game, and still, since we are going to cast Lillekanin in Go4SC2, we normally just accept it, but we are actually thinking that this might be another tournament.
Yeah.
So bear with us as we cast this game.
It has
Still-
happened before with Lillekanin as well, so
Yeah, exactly. And still, I mean, we are going to follow Lillekanin. Either we would have downtime where we would basically go for a quick break, or we can cast this game while waiting. So let's just cast it.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul in that. So
We
yeah,
don't even know if
CVT
this
as
is
well.
a best of 1 or best of 3 either, so I'm
No,
trying to
that we...
find the bracket
Yeah,
for
alright,
this
so while
tournament.
you do that, I'm just gonna try and cast the game. So we can see that Quadruple went for 70 pool with a gas added to it, and then hatchery after that. So no real fast pushes
It's a
from
best of
Frozen
3,
Town.
by the way.
Alright, so we're actually gonna commit quite a lot of time for SCVRUSH.
And the prize pool is €5.
Alright, so interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lillekanin, he is adding a scouting reaper just now, going to the south base. Behind this, he is adding on even more reapers actually. So a quick look. He's going for 3x reaper, something that Quadruppel just now sees. But yeah, a bit of a miscast here, not really paying enough attention to the game.
I mean, the
Sorry
roaches
for
are
that.
already out from Quadruple, so this 3x Reaper will have a hard time. And the Spine Crawler going down as well now for Quadruple.
Yeah, still 3x reaper is a real... It's a real pisser to hold out against on Quadruple. Even though you might be good, even though you have roaches, it's still a hard matchup.
It's such a big
controls his reap as well.
It's such a big cliff there where you can actually jump up and down. So I mean, at least Lillekanin can delay the economy for Quadruple here with his reapers. We can see that Quadruple is not droning right now, and he's actually only up at what is it, 11 workers in the main?
Yeah.
One reaper goes down here, but still a lot of reapers going on for Lillekanin. He's just constantly resupplying this reaper army, and he's actually doing some damage here as well. So
precisely, I mean, he is one by one he's damaging these roaches, and this queen is going to.
And now he will have a lava issue.
Actually not even engage into these Ravagers right now. And what we can also see is actually... I'm not even entirely sure why he morphs Ravagers. It's not something that... I mean, they are even less likely to survive a burst from Reapers.
Yeah, exactly.
And also they are so wide. I mean, it's hard to control them by the ramp. It's hard to go back and forth between the bases just because of the amount of space they take.
Yeah, I totally agree, and at the same time I don't really know why Lillekanin is actually poking at this Spine Crawler all the time. That is some real damage there, and I mean, now it feels like he actually should go for the mineral line here in the main.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, he is bringing down the Ravagers, and just, oh my god, he's gonna do so much damage to the drones here.
And I mean, he's also killing all these Ravagers and roaches, but not GG there from Quadruple. So, well, I guess it's 1-0 to Lillekanin in the Go4SC2.
In the SCVRUSH.
Oh yeah, SCVRUSH. Sorry.
Yeah, so this is actually an SCVRUSH tournament that we were casting. Why not just cast everything?
Yeah.
Why not? While we're going for it, why not just cast Pro League as well? Let's just stay up all night, wait until early morning, and then go for Pro League as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is it Star League? It might be Star League actually. I'm not entirely sure, but anywho, we are gonna move into the next game, I think, or at least I hope so.
Well, the Go4SC2 match is finished now, so it's Sleep that will face Lillekanin. Sleep is a Korean player who won against another Korean player, Nado.
Right, so are now.
I'm inviting you.
Alright,
to
so
the
I'm
event.
getting invited. Alright, Lillekanin. Alright, so there we go.
Classic Lillekanin.
Yeah, just spamming those invites. Wants to get as many casts on as humanly possible.
Yeah. So, New Gettysburg. What do you think about this map in TVC matchup?
Well, I mean, it's nice to see the air blockers. I think they promote some. Well, let's just go for the quick introductions. In the lower left corner is a Lillekanin.
And in the bottom right corner we have Quadruppel.
Yeah, so in CVT, this map is nice. The drop plays are not as common because you basically have. This is basically the only area where drops come, which are a bit delayed because of the air blockers.
Yeah.
The Terror needs to pay so much more attention to its drops. At the other time, you get drops that come from the top, and those get spotted quite easily by overlords, for example, and it's easy to move back and forth between the bases, so it's easy to defend drops, which means that you get a bit more of a balanced matchup where you go for clashes instead, normal army on army clashes instead of drops.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like not getting dropped to death, basically.
It's always
yeah.
good to not being dropped to death.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that I haven't really enjoyed the mass amount of drops playing against that, so it's nice to get a normal game going for a change.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, as we saw in the last game where Lillekanin placed, when he played against MperorM, where he placed the turrets over here, it's the same thing can be done from a Zerg perspective, where you put spore crawlers, 2 of them. You basically lock down drops here, so it's easy to also get some defenses going to defend against drops as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, some solid information for the Zerg players out there, if you didn't already know.
And well, a block.
Speed is done. Yeah, so drop means a block means that Quadruppel will have to go around if he wants to go for a ling run by or anything weird like that. Not really sure that we would see it anyhow, but I like it, just forcing the Zerg to go around, because you can't really fight into this.
No, exactly. Giving some extra time for Lillekanin as well to get his second base here. And it seems like has he built a starport yet? It's going for the factory now, so no starport yet, but might be a 1-1-1, but at the same time Lillekanin likes to play mech.
It's always hard to build a starport before the factory, so I quite well understand why Lillekanin didn't have a starport going.
And here
we
comes
do see it now though. So 1-1-1 opening for Lillekanin, so he goes for that normal mech opening basically.
And here comes the push here from Quadruppel, so just as you said, he will be forced to go down here, go around.
Yeah, can't really move into this. I mean, it's easy to defend this. He can even advance. Since the path is so narrow, it's easy for a Terran to engage into Marines, into Zerglings as well.
This basically just becomes a big ball of Zerglings, where they can't really move anywhere.
A rather small, like, worm of Zerglings.
It's like in 300, they move 300.
A steady thin stream of Zerglings. So basically like in 300, yeah, where you have 300 Marines, 600 Zerglings.
600 just? More like 20,000.
Yeah, let's go for 20,000. 20,000 Persians. We all know how that went.
So a Baneling bust going through here for Quadruppel. Will Lillekanin have enough to actually defend this? I mean, he's actually going for the drop here,
right
I
now.
think.
He does
as
not
well.
right now. This is a lot of stuff.
He has a mine though, so depends
As
on.
a smart guy once said, having lots of stuff usually wins against someone that has not enough stuff. Oh, so close to getting that. We actually wanted to see Lillekanin move out with his marines, but he actually did not.
Here comes the big push here.
Yeah, you can see supplies. He's actually a supply block right now. He sees that he will not get. Oh my god, he actually didn't manage to close that. That is just big. That is really big actually. And I think this is GG.
But at the same time, Lillekanin is actually pushing in Quadruppel base as well.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch that right now. And we might actually get a bit of a base trade going here. But look at how many circles are gonna pop. These circles will be able to defend.
The thing is here that Quadruppel actually has one drone. And Lillekanin at least have 12 SCVs.
Yeah, but how much does that actually matter? Because look at how many circles Quadruppel has left. Here, he can kill this. While I mean, it's not like Lillekanin can actually do anything of this.
But
he's gonna lose everything that isn't able to lift up.
Base.
There's a bit of a base trade going on where we will see Quadruppel move out and save his last hatchery over here.
Oh my god, Quadruppel actually has one drone.
Yeah, that just runs away there. Oh my. This is interesting. So, we now have buildings lifting up. Gonna place them on the island. Same time we see the air blockers, how they work. So we can see this CC was maybe trying to get here. We are not really sure.
It can't.
Failed. The starport did manage in time to get in here. So a liberator getting added.
But I mean, Lillekanin will actually have 2 bases.
Yeah, and what he also has quite soon is energy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
so he will have mules as well.
Precisely. So one CC is gonna go to this island, the other one to this one. Damn it. I think Lillekanin just won this.
And he's actually getting a liberator here as well. That is not
so
nice.
Not much that Quadruppel can actually do. He should be able to trade against the Marines.
I mean, you can always also do like this, just... I mean, he kills off a few links here, and now he's actually just standing there, trading.
It's a bit of a waste, I have to say.
But one liberator is out now.
Oh my, this is just so weird. This is so weird. What are you doing with this drone? You need to have every single drone at your mineral line right now, mate. It is not time.
And here comes the liberator.
Oh my. Oh, you need to move. Alright, so it might be obvious who I'm cheering for right now. I don't really blame myself. If Quadruppel manages to win this, we go ahead for the final decider. If not, Lillekanin actually wins the match. So, nothing too strange there.
But now we can see the power of Terran. 4 mules in this base, 3 in the other.
Look at how high of an income he actually has now. He's on almost 2,000 minerals.
Yeah. What does Lillekanin have in the middle?
Factory.
Oh, okay. And
So
a barrack
weird.
in the air to the left.
Yeah,
Oh.
and that is basically because he is playing mech. He doesn't really need a barrack, but yeah.
But I mean, this is basically the only way for
nice.
Quadruppel to win.
Yes, that is why he waited with that. He actually wanted to get that drop going as fast as possible. So that morph, I saw these two overlords and thought, oh, he is getting to overseas. Why the frack does he want overseas? That wasn't overseas. And how is Lillekanin going to defend this?
He sees this drop
Oh,
now, and he has Hellions.
Lots of Hellions as well. Yeah, so this is probably GG actually.
Yeah, he's losing so much here. He can't do anything. And here comes the Liberator as well.
Oh my. Well, that was interesting.
Liberator against one.
I'm not
target.
even sure. I'm not even sure what to say. I mean, it's like I'm sitting here smiling right now just because of how ridiculous a game like this is. It's like this is just so weird. Like, oh my god, he's gonna get 2 overlords here with a loading liberator that does basically no damage to an overlord.
But I mean, Quadruppel is
mining
mining
he's
some.
getting a spawning pool.
And the Baneliness is still alive.
Yeah, he just barely manages to save that with a creep tomb eventually.
Oh, the hell against
GG. So yeah, Lillekanin takes game number 2.
Well, that was
advances.
interesting.
Yeah, you could say that. But also, I hope that Lillekanin is going to play now.
Yeah, he's going
the
to play.
Go4SC2.
He is going to play now against Sleep. And they are actually done in the other. The one who will face Lillekanin or Sleep is Matiz from Poland. And sadly, all the Scandinavians are out. Elton lost.
Yeah, so
and
Lillekanin is our final hope.
Yes.
Alright, so while we wait for an invite to that lobby, I'm gonna run and get some water.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, when you have throat issues like this,
What? Well, it seems like Lillekanin actually forfeited.
in the Go4SC2.
Yeah, because he only played for points, so he's gonna play the SCVRUSH instead. He actually forfeited, so I guess... Well, let's stick to the upper bracket, I guess.
I guess it's good if we just talk with Elementini or Elementfini. Right, so what is happening now?
Well, it seems like we will cast with Elementfini as well, since they basically doesn't have any other match.
We could just go for a quick break while we so we can split up the casters, I think.
It seems like maybe, let's see here, Keen versus SBR, are they playing? Yeah, it seems like they are playing. And let's see, which one is the other one? Ryo is waiting for his opponent. Friend and Kanji. Do you see Friend and Kanji somewhere in the chat?
Nope, I cannot.
Well, it seems like they want us to cast the Sleep versus Matiz. What do you say?
Yeah. I mean, if he wants us to,
I mean,
we
since
can.
we have been following the upper bracket, we should maybe stay with upper bracket as well, but
It's just that we have LeMiche casting that, so all of a sudden I thought that maybe we should not. But okay, just go with what floats their boats. We are here to cast. We're here to help.
yeah. Let's see.
I like how you are called Hoffer.
Yeah.
No one else in the entire world calls you Hoffer, besides the ESL admin. So yeah, this is Mindful and Hoffer.
I'm just asking. Wait a second. I'm just asking Ryu if he knows who he is facing. But
Right, so map videos are on the way right now, and that is why we don't have a lobby.
yeah, but I mean, we can at least, if there is another match, we can always split and go for that instead, unless.
It's just that I thought that since Sinistro wanted us to cast it, we are just gonna go for that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it.
By the way, I'm gonna contact MperorM.
Yeah, that's great. I was thinking about that as well. I love when they are doing the map veto in the Go4SC2 chat.
And I hope that he understands Norwegian. I might have gone for... Yeah, he should probably. Element is not an Italian team, it is... I think Element Fiend is actually American. They usually cast the ESL American divisions. And I'm not entirely sure why they are here tonight, but they are, and so they are casting. They actually have the ESL usually cast on the ESL channel.
Okay.
So yeah, I think they actually do that tonight as well. Would be weird otherwise.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, so a bit of a big competition. Normally we have Wardy that we battle with and Maralekos. But it seems like tonight we are going for the biggest of them all, ESL themselves. But we Vikings aren't afraid of a fight, right?
No. Totally up for it.
We can compete with everything.
Yeah. Now we are streaming in 1080p and 60 FPS as well, so bring it. Or something like that. Did you answer Crystal? Is Element an Italian team?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah,
I did. I talked about it for 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, I realized.
Right, so...
Right. I will invite you to the lobby.
Yeah, thanks. And I'm apparently mindful with 2L now.
We are apparently the Viking guys. You're just so full of mind.
Well, it ain't bad being the Viking guys. I mean, we are proud of our heritage, right?
Absolutely.
Time to drink some mead and ravage some villages. I was gonna say rape some women, but that
That's
does
maybe a
not
bit
really
too.
sound well. Yeah, that doesn't really fit well.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
let's just
we're
go
not
for ravage villages.
we're not living in the 10th, what would they say, the 1000th century? Is that what they say? 11th,
10th
100th century? Yeah,
I'm not
20.
really sure.
The 10th century. Yeah, well, that was the Viking time at least, so we're not living in the 10th century.
No, and I have to say, even back then, it's not really that nice.
So, a Polish Zerg versus a Korean Zerg. Sleep versus Matiz.
Yeah,
Apotheosis.
apotheosis. Apotheosis. LE, ladder edition.
I think I got you.
Alright, so in the bottom right position, playing as the blue Zerg, it is Matiz.
Okay, that was definitely not you, but
Okay, so...
just to assume in. I got you now.
Oh,
Just
yeah, so
a
this is
resume.
Matiz. This is a Matiz.
Yeah. So in the upper left corner, he's playing the red Zerg, and it's Sleep.
Right, so...
He did the extractor trick.
Yeah, still not sure why some people do it. I have been convinced that that is bad, so I stopped doing it. But some people do. Old habits die hard, maybe. Not entirely sure.
As McCree says in Overwatch.
Oh, he does?
No, it's Soldier 76 that says it. Old habits die hard.
Well, you do know that that's actually an old saying, like before
Yeah, I
Overwatch.
know.
Yeah. So not like, yeah, you know this new guy Soldier, he just came up with this really good quote.
Old habits die hard.
Oh man, that is so good. I'm gonna start using it.
So we had the pre-era Overwatch, or what do you say, AD Overwatch, and what's the other one called?
Well, it would be AO then. Add Overwatch.
And the other one is
Yeah. Who the frack knows?
we are not that religious, or that.
No, we are Vikings. We are not religious. Oh well, we are religious, I guess, if we are Vikings, but
Yeah.
not religious in a bad way.
So a
Religious
third
in
base
a
going
cool
out
way.
here for Matiz. He's going for the gold experiment. If he's able to get some mining out of this, it will be really good for him.
He will get spotted by Sleep in just a couple of seconds here.
Yeah.
He could actually try and do some damage to this. Try and make this an expensive, greedy thing.
He's actually adding the
Matiz.
Baneling Nest instantly here when he sees it, so might
Yeah,
be.
so he decides to go for he actually decides to go for an attack now. He just adds Zerglings and he adds the Baneling Nest. We could see that the Overlord decided to stay away from the hatchery so that Matiz didn't see that he saw it,
Yeah.
which is smart. We also see that he runs right down the right corner here, so he won't get spotted, and I like that choice because Matiz has played this really greedy. I mean, this is a really greedy opening.
Yeah.
I mean, the distance are quite far, so it's hard for Sleep to get here in time and do damage before Matiz can actually respond to it. But it still looks like, I mean, as long as he gets these Zerglings here quite soon he will manage to get this base, and he might actually be able to do some more damage besides that as well.
Yeah, and Sleep is going all in here with the Lings. He's producing all our going to Lings here, and he has some Banelings here as well to act as a barrier here while he does the damage.
Yeah, not like that. I mean, what you can't really do though is go up against the Queens, but these Queens were
Really able to get
in a good way.
6 drones there, and 2 Queens as well.
But that is not a good Baneling hit actually. And sacrifice, I would say 2 Banelings, but he decided to sacrifice.
He is able to get this base.
Yeah, I think Sleep actually got this now. Getting those Queens like he did.
That was a really good hit as well from that Baneling. So, and I mean now the Sleep basically has double amount of Zerglings, more than double the amount of Zerglings here, and he has Banelings here as well to act as a barrier here while he destroys the second base as well. One Baneling actually gets out there, but he hasn't gotten this. I mean, if he gets this hatchery now, he will probably. I mean, Matiz doesn't have enough larva now, basically, to resupply his army to be able to counter the push here from Sleep. So now it's just a matter of getting the reinforcements here for Sleep, basically.
Yeah, the only question is will the final go down, and it will now. So this is GG.
Yeah. So we'll see 1-0 here for Sleep. A bit too greedy there from Matiz. I wonder what would have happened if he actually went for the gold base first, to have that one up and running.
Well, the thing about getting the gold base before the natural one is that the distance are quite far, so it's hard to defend from your main to. It's hard to run back and forth there. So it's even more greedy actually to get that.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how you can go for a 3 hatch like that. It's just so hard to not get punished. It's so hard to not knowing that you will get punished as well, just because of how CVC works. So yeah, not entirely sure about this decision making, and sadly it did not really work out for Matiz. So yeah.
Yeah.
Next game is gonna go up right now. In the meantime, I'm just gonna send the registration link to MperorM.
I tried to add. Oh, you got the invite. Good. I tried to add Num Num as well, but I can't find him, and he hasn't accepted my friend request.
MperorM is actually signed up.
Oh, cool. So, let's see here.
Alright, next game is gonna go up in a few seconds, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
And Frozen Temple this time.
Yeah, so an even more early aggression focused map.
I don't think we will see. I don't think we will see Matiz going for that greedy, like build this time. We'll probably see. I got you. Well, I think he will probably go a bit safer now.
Yeah.
And he's actually going for the early pool here as well, so.
So
maybe he will try some aggression.
Going for the presentations. In the bottom right we have Matiz.
And in the upper left, the red Zerg, it's Sleep. So, what do you think here? from Matiz.
You mean what goes on in his mind right now?
Yeah, do you think he will try some aggression himself
Yeah,
now?
going for a 13 pull is normally an aggressive move.
Sleep is actually going for a pull first instead of hatchery, so
Yeah, so I mean we see a 13 pull versus 17 pull. So
yeah.
the safe bet versus the not as safe. At the same time, Matiz is actually going for hatchery behind it. So he is going for pure ling push with an added hatchery for lava. So basically you have no gas.
I mean,
Interesting.
yeah, if it works, he will win, of course. But I mean, the thing is, he really needs to do damage with these early links.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what else to add to it. That is correct. Since the distance are so close, we don't really need the speed upgrade to get early damage done.
Yeah.
I like why he goes for gaslight opening. I like that decision making actually.
The thing is, if he's actually able to get the base here.
Yeah, a bit hard when you don't have speed actually to battle out against drones like this, against servers like this, and I mean
Matiz is
now
actually starting to drone.
yeah, I mean he needs to do that. He needs to get some economy going himself.
He will probably, maybe get this queen. Oh, it's a really good micro here from Sleep to defend that queen, and that was really important. And Matiz is actually forced here to back off now. And I mean, as you said, he doesn't have a gas, so he can't really do much at the moment, except for building Zerglings and spine crawls, as you saw, he's adding as well. But I mean, he really needs to get that gas going to get speed, and he will face Banelings now soon as well.
Yeah, so Matiz going for saturation now, gonna get some good saturation going. Will have a spine crawler in his base to be able to defend even more, and is adding gas now, so he will get speed eventually himself. So it's not gonna look too shabby for him. But Sleep looks like the one that went ahead from this opening actually.
Yeah, and a lot of links going here, and Banelings now as well, so...
Yeah, not having a Baneling here, or a Baneling nest rather, is a tricky situation to be in.
We're still in a good block here though, to defend itself, that goes down. And a lot of drones killed there, and the spine crawl is down now as well. The roach worm, and there's the GG.
Weird opening from Sleep anyway. I mean, if you want to go for that, I don't think that you need to be an aggressor like this. You'd rather play on the defensive, just utilize the fact that you have a pretty good mineral income.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, some solid play there from Sleep, and he's through to the next round.
Yeah. Right, so this means that we are in the round of 8.
Yeah, so wait a second. This was the quarterfinal.
So this was round of 8.
Yeah,
right.
So we are in. Sleep is actually in the semis now, and I'm thinking that we maybe should try to follow the other quarterfinal that will lead to
Sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that is Captnfingers and some other dude that we don't know as of now.
Let's see, what was his name? Captnfingers and healer slash Prabuti. Ah, yeah. Great.
Oh, I thought you were typing the title name of the stream.
uh, Captain Fing. How does he spell that name? Captnfingers versus.
Ravage them with cake. Is it possible to ravage someone with cake?
I guess so.
Oh, that is good. I guess. Getting ravaged by cake sounds like not a
Fun.
too unpleasant experience, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess ravage is not that positive, but still, cake is good.
Yeah. Everyone wants
I
cake.
think.
And pizza. Pizza is also good. So let's see here. The bottom part of the bracket. Keen. Well, he's a good Korean. I guess if you are familiar with the StarCraft 2 scene, you have probably seen him before. SBR, he's also playing a lot of Go4SC2. He's facing Queen. SBR is also the second seed in this tournament.
Oh.
Ryo is still waiting for his opponent, I guess, or did they say who? Oh, Ryo is playing against Friend. And as we saw, Sleep is through to the semifinals, facing Captnfingers or Prabhuti or Healer.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go for a quick break now while we wait for that next game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we don't really have anything to add right now. Yeah, we might just go for a quick break so we could get some water, get some tea, get set up for the next game.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. So be right back. Okay, so back.
Alright, so we are going.
Yeah, I guess so. Once they are ready, seems like, yeah,
Good, they both are.
no TVT, it's PVT.
Yeah.
So some good players here.
Yeah, two grandmasters are now duking it out on Frozen Temple.
PVT action. Yeah, so I found you. Let's go for the presentation.
So in the bottom right position, playing as the blue Terran, it is Healer.
And in the upper left position, playing as the yellow Protoss, it's Captnfingers.
Captnfingers. What a ridiculous name that is.
Yeah, I agree.
How did he
totally.
come up with that one?
That is a good question.
Yeah. When I hear fingers like this, I always think of salad fingers. I'm not sure if you remember that cartoon.
No.
Yeah, it was a really creepy cartoon you could watch online, where he made all kinds of weird stuff in the different cartoon episodes. Really weird, like really fucked up weird stuff. Google it if you want, dear viewers. Heed my warning though, it is weird. Let's just say that. A bit scary at times as well.
So,
Anyhow,
engineering bay block.
yeah, he'll go for that engineering block. Getting that almost completed as well, which is really nice. A good solid play there from Healer. Not much
really annoying.
that Captnfingers can do. Besides getting a quick setup up to be able to chip away on the health. For Protoss, I guess getting a third, well, getting that natural on the third is a bit scary and something you actually don't want to do. So you basically just get delayed from an engineering bay like this.
It's so hard to defend against drops unless you have that second natural.
Yeah. So I can see that. So some good solid decision making from Healer. In the back of this, he is adding a factory now, getting a reactor on this barracks, so he might go for some early drops. Would not surprise me if he do actually. You can see that the cell has almost gotten this down already actually. So he managed to pour empty the frame now, just to get this down. Yeah. The next side, or the Nexus, is gonna get shredded right now. And there's the second.
He's also adding a robotics here, so not impossible that we might see some drops from Captnfingers as well here. And he's also adding the Twilight Foundry here as well, so might go for the adept speed and do some warp-ins. Well, drop warp-in, that is.
Alright.
But, well, a bit early maybe to say.
We do see that the CC has been almost completed here for Healer. Other than that,
I mean,
really sure.
as you said earlier when, who was it? I think it was Lillekanin when he danced around the cliffs there with his Reapers. I mean, the same thing you can use the Stalkers for the same reason. I mean, blinking up and down at the cliff edge there. If he decides to research blink, he can utilize that really long cliff edge to well use his blink stalkers.
Yeah. That is a valuable point. Guess he wouldn't really get that far, seeing as he's up against quite a big defensive force here from Healer.
Seems to be an aggressive push.
He actually decides to push out instead.
Did he actually? I think he cancelled his Twilight Council actually. I did not notice that, but he's building a new one. I don't know if that was a mistake or if he change his mind and build something else actually. This is scouted out at least by Captnfingers. He has a immortal here as well, but I guess he prefers to fight close to the pylons to have that extra support from the overcharge.
Yeah, so you could actually get overseas here, if he scans, which he does.
I don't really like that he stacked those observers. I was gonna comment on that. It felt like he should have actually spread them out. I mean, it's twice the amount of space that you can actually notice as well, that there are observers there. A bit more.
The thing that surprised me was that I can totally see why you have an overseer that follows the push, but the other overseer should probably go towards the other person's main to get scouting information up there. Some weird decision making from Captnfingers.
Maybe this was some kind of mistake as well. As you see, we are working for the outpost, so might indicate that Captnfingers want to try to do something here.
Might be a push coming from him instead.
I mean, now once again, he has cancelled his Twilight Council, and now he's building it.
Anew.
Yeah, so it's the third Twilight Council that he starts to build.
So is that because he wants to do some kind of... wait, just a second, my stream just popped up.
Oh, okay.
Our stream. I can all of a sudden hear myself talking with a 3-minute delay. That was confusing.
We actually
push out his saves to Raven by a point defense throw.
Yeah,
solid play there. Really solid play, I have to say. Not only at least for dashboard.
I mean, this is so hard for opponents here to do something. But it is a heavy push here, more of a drop as well. And the question is, he managed to save those immortals as well, and
he gets an add-on actually.
Yeah, 7 marines as well, so maybe not that successful. Maybe he wanted to do some more. He's actually building a Darkshire now, so might see some.
Didn't really lose anything though, so I mean it's not.
No, exactly.
He just got value out of it. Basically, he got healer to stay on 2 bases, got some damage done. Yeah.
A lot of production being built now by Captnfingers. 5 gateways here, and seems like a healer will try to push out here with 3 tanks. So quite a scary force here to go aggressive with.
Yeah, actually leaves his base basically all empty, and the drop that comes here now from Captnfingers can do some real damage.
I mean, if he works in something here as well, what did he get? At least the supply defense.
He saves that. That was nice. I mean, I like this immortal.
Here comes the big push here from healer.
Captnfingers knows that. I mean, the army was basically missing, so he should know that there's something coming here.
Yeah, but I mean, he's ready to do this. Yes, but when he goes there.
That's a lot actually. I mean, he gets all the goals, all the pros, he gets the nexus. He can actually back up as well.
I think your mic is a bit low. Because I barely could hear you.
Yeah, I was mumbling basically.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yeah, a bit better. So, well, that was a really good push from healer. He managed to get the 3rd base along with 21 probes. So, and he's going for another aggressive push here.
Yeah. By the way, regarding microphones, I can hear TV sometimes, so I'm a bit worried that could actually be heard even more in the stream. but I'm not entirely sure
Okay.
if that is possible to do something about. Maybe, but I can understand if not. Alright, so another push here from here. They're going out right now. A lot of Marines. Really many Marines. I mean, this is scary to engage into with your Stalkers.
Yeah, he needs something
You
else.
basically need Templars, you need Disruptors, you need Adepts.
Yeah.
The push that comes here now is...
How fast those pylons went down, basically didn't do anything.
No, I am afraid to say that this looks grim for Captnfingers now. The Adepts are really good at getting Marines though.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have enough to deal with the tanks, with the amount of Marines that he actually has here, so... And Jim is just using now. He's not caring about getting X behind this, he's just going for it. Yeah, no, it certainly looks grim for Captnfingers. He doesn't have enough units here to hold this.
No, I think this is killing move actually. He might have actually overextended by going after Grindy getting a third. And Healer takes game number 1 quite convincingly actually.
Yeah, really convincingly. So let's see what the second map.
I guess I should just create another one as well.
Yeah, but what is the second map?
Yeah, that is the question. Drinking some tea while we wait. Always good for the throat.
Captain Pix. Okay. So they didn't do any veto process, or this is some new type of veto process, I guess.
They've already vetoed, but lose a pick afterwards.
Oh, okay, I see. Galactic Frost.
Galactic and Frost.
Oh, okay. I didn't see Captnfingers message. I just saw Healers at the Galactic Frost. No, what? That's not a map.
I'm just gonna create and see if they accept my invite.
At least Captain did. And Healer, maybe?
Looks like it.
Still pending, so... woohoo! Captain is ready at least. And Healer.
Right, so here we go.
So, Galactic Process. Well, I don't really know. I don't know Captnfingers that he decided to cancel the Twilight Council there 2 times. I mean, that really delayed
The Adepts.
yeah, the Adepts or the Blink. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, so in the bottom left position we have Captnfingers.
And in the upper right position we have Healer. Up 1 game, and 1 game away from the semi-finals against Sleep.
Yeah, so what you were saying was...
Well, I don't know if it was... I mean, it can't be by mistake if he does it 2 times, but I really question that he decided to cancel it, since he did delayed with Blink and adapt speed. Really shows him that. And I mean, that's,
by the way, yeah, just quickly lower the sound of the game a little bit. Apparently the game sound is quite loud compared to us. Sorry for interrupting you.
No worries. I will
just lower the master volume basically.
Lower the game sound volume.
Oh yeah, because you don't have music on?
No.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we are seeing a proxy barracks actually.
That's interesting.
From healer. Yeah. So Reaper's gonna get added here, and we just now see the scout going out for Captnfingers. So when he gets here, he will see quite a delayed barrack. He will probably see a supply depot that is also delayed a little bit. I have to say that I do think that Captnfingers is going to realize that there's something fishy about this.
Yeah, most definitely. But now the Reaper is finished, so.
So he actually decides to not even scout. That was, he didn't even go up the ramp.
That's quite surprising.
Yeah. He decides to actually chase this probe directly.
Another Reaper actually coming out here for healer as well, so I mean right now he's trying to get his mothership core out.
Oh my god, he almost got the surround actually.
It was really close, but the mothership core is out now and we will deal with the Reapers here. He has lost 5 probes though, so not that good of a start.
No, not at all actually.
We can see a proxy pylon here from Captnfingers. So
yes, the question is, what does he want to accomplish with that?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he really can do that much. We see a Stargate going down here for Captnfingers as well.
So at the same time, Healer decided to go back with his barracks, so the proxy Reaper shenanigans are now done. I guess he got what he wanted. I mean, he got 5 probes. He managed to delay mining a bit. Some good proxy action actually. We do see a Stargate getting added
Proxy
by
Stargate.
the 3rd of Healer. This is some real cocky play. I mean, that is quite close to the base.
Yeah, I totally agree. And let's see if he goes. Yeah, he's going for the Oracle here.
Why not just build it around the rocks? I mean, on this side instead. Can't you do that? Yeah, you can. I mean, it's not locked or anything. It's just a bit safer.
Yeah, it would be a lot harder for.
I guess at the same time, Healer won't be there anytime soon, maybe.
But he will still lose it sometime. I mean, if he would have put down rocks, Healer could get the 3rd base and not see it.
Precisely. Like so, but oh, this gets shut down immediately by Cyclone. So yeah, the proxy shenanigans were hard to actually get any value from.
Yeah.
Managed to get 2 probes actually before losing one of the Reapers. So some good, solid, more damage being done from Healer, I have to say.
7 probes in total.
Captnfingers to do anything with this proxy action.
I mean, he really needs to get enough to close down that Cyclone, but at the same time,
and now we get seen as well. But yeah, 2 Oracles are actually quite decent at killing all kinds of stuff. But yeah,
1 Oracle down though, and 2 Cyclones are out actually. So I mean, it doesn't feel like.
Yeah, there's not much he can do to defend this now actually, and he should probably just run away. The proxy action are now shut down basically.
Yeah, But I mean, as we can see now, that Stargate would still be alive.
Yeah, exactly. It would not have been seen.
You should become a coach.
I guess. Instead of trying to play, I should just sit and tell other people how they should do it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of gateways getting added for Captnfingers, going to really capitalize on warp gate technology.
We can see also that Captnfingers inside with they actually got 3 SUVs, lost 1 Oracle though, so
yeah, so Captnfingers knows about the push. Don't really think that either can do anything with this. There's just too much stuff that Captnfingers can churn out if needed. I mean, he has overcharges. He has a lot of warp gates added now. Thing is, he can go around basically, but he'll still go up against the overcharged pylons.
yeah. And
what he can do though is getting the third.
Yeah, but this is all scouted by Captnfingers, so and we can see the Oracle once again in the base, killing some SCVs as well, but he will lose this Oracle now, so has at least killed 5 SCVs, but he has lost 3 Oracles, so...
Yeah, still not really enough for that, for the amount of resources he spent on that proxy Stargate.
Yeah, I totally agree there, and this is also scouted out. Healer just... he just goes and watch if there's a base here, basically.
Yeah, precisely. What do we have here with the upgrade? We see +1 is almost completed for Captnfingers. He's getting resonating glaives for the adepts. He's getting a war prism as well. At the same time, he is getting +1 for his marines just now. Is that +2 even? That is +2, I think. Oh, +1. I hate the coloring of Terran upgrades. I don't really see the difference between +1 and +2. I think
you can see in the game art mod.
Yeah, I'm not using that because I'm not used to it.
Because now you can see that you have 1 dot at the Protoss weapon upgrade. So
yeah,
a lot of adepts here, and he will probably go straight in here trying to get these.
Well, and that is an offensive link that works perfectly together with the adepts. Holy smokes, that's a lot of marines that gets killed. Just look at the amount of units that are actually killed here. And at the same time, the adepts are over here. Yeah, the adepts are almost in the base now, and they will kill so many workers. And there's not a roll-up that marines can do against this.
But
there are some marauders here now. And even some mines.
He decides to back off here. He probably needs some storage resource to be able to do something. But still, a lot of damage here. He is actually dropping in the main as well. He has killed 21 workers.
21 workers already. That is quite a lot. And now he's pushing in on third again. Gonna get this CC if it's not careful. Yeah, fair enough. Just lift off and you're safe.
So a lot of damage done there by Captnfingers. A really good aggressive push. And
shutting down mining on the natural, keeping heal on just 1 base right now. At the same time, getting the third behind this, looking really well for Captnfingers, I have to say. A real comeback from that first game.
Yeah, absolutely.
The game has been reversed. I have to say the Captnfingers looks almost as comfortable as Healer did in the first game.
Yeah, I agree as well with that. And well, let's see what he actually decided to move straight in here, just doing a lot of damage, trying to get as many as
I actually think that he actually traded quite well there.
Yeah, I mean he still got a lot of SCVs as well, 5 SCVs down, and
yeah, and he can afford it. I mean, he can afford still just putting pressure, killing a bunch of SCVs, killing a bunch of his army. At the same time, having saturated bases behind this, he can replenish this a whole lot better than Healer can.
Yeah, Absolutely. However, the mules, can we look at the income?
If we look
escape.
quickly look at the income, we can see that they are basically on the same, but the mule income is temporary, so it's not something that will be there forever.
And you're not able to use gas or get gas.
Yeah, that would be quite hard to balance actually.
So mine drop here, let's see if he can actually do some damage here. And well,
5 probes, 6 probes, yeah, that was quite good actually.
Yeah, not bad.
Just added.
I wonder if he thought that healer picked up that because he went with his medivac over the mines, but he left the mines.
Yeah, that is the question, because if not, yeah, he knows about them.
Yeah.
So the photon cannon is done. And this one will still be in the range of detection, I think.
And another warp in here, seems like, from Captnfingers as well. Straight into the main. And he just tries to hurt the economy as much as he can here for healer. Trying to prevent him from mining.
There's almost a doom drop over here. A really solid push.
But I think that Captnfingers actually saw that before, but...
Yeah, he had stalkers already there, so yes.
A lot of mines here. Oh, there is a Dark Templar killing stuff.
Yeah, he will be able to scam this now though. Well, he could do. Yeah, there it is.
Still managed to do quite a lot of damage with that Dark Templar.
Yeah, and getting to utilize the mine as well. It's quite good. There's a lot of Marauders in the army for healer now though. And the adepts are not that good versus Marauders.
Yeah, I mean he has the +2 weapon upgrade though, but he needs something else. He can't just rely on adepts here.
I guess he needs some immortals to deal with the Marauders. I guess he needs some disruptors could help as well. Just to go straight into those bio balls that healer has. Yeah, because yes, both adepts and stalkers are not that good against immortals. So yeah, I can see the issue that Captnfingers is facing now with the composition that he's up against.
Yeah, and well, he's having immortals now at least, and robotics as well. So we'll probably see.
Yeah, probably see disruptors exactly.
I mean, did you comment on the Liberators?
Nope, I did not.
Well, they're quite useful against adepts, since you can't shoot up. And well, I mean, I like the Dark Templars just to try to get some damage done, but it's really hard to get something out of it. But
I just dropped my mouse just when he was moving up straight through the ramp. Alright, so the engage is... Well, they are poking a bit right now. I'm not entirely sure how Captnfingers is going to engage into this. He actually needs disruptors now.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just wants to buy himself some time here, and just until he has the disruptors, basically.
Yeah, overcharging, delaying, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But he loses the mudship core there, but still he is able to hold. But a lot of reinforcement coming in for healer, so he's really committing to this push. He will try to do some damage. And
obviously the first disruptor is also here now. Will eventually help out.
I mean, we can see it's just moving. It's actually losing
oh,
disruptor,
yeah, that was
really
not that good actually. Losing that
he's
first
just trying to
shot.
shut Captnfingers off here, keeping him at I mean, at the wall here, but we'll probably try to move the Liberators a bit closer to the wall here. But now Captnfingers is actually moving. I don't like this position at all because he will not trade well against mines, 4 Liberators, and a bunch of Marine Marauders without enough to actually do backup here as well.
Yeah, and he should have actually, I think he should have gone around the Liberators, like from the sides, trying to snipe some Liberators while Hilo was moving back and forth. He has basically let Hilo set that fight up perfectly for him, and then it was so hard to deal with the commitment that Hilo did. Also, engaging in like that was not probably the best of things could have done.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So good play from Healer actually. Well, he was in a quite bad position. So I'll wait some with updating the title, by the way, since we have a 3-minute delay.
Oh yeah.
And well, we'll see Sleep against Healer in the semis.
Yeah, so the other semifinals is actually done. So the one that wins this game is moving on to the finals.
Okay. So who are the other guys?
That I don't know. I just know that they are done. Let's see here.
It was Keen against Friend, it seems like. So
yeah, so I'm gonna bet on Keen, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, we
great minds think alike.
yeah, exactly. This is like the 3rd time in a row we write the same thing.
So we might see some Korea versus Korea.
Yeah, that might be.
You never know, though.
No, Russia might bring in the heat. In Soviet Russia, game plays you.
Oh, have you heard that from?
Yeah, there's this new quote. I heard it from Overwatch when they say that.
Saria?
Zarya.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, I've also heard that old habits die hard. And I've also heard die, die, die. That's a good quote.
Yeah,
I guess.
The
No?
best. The best.
The best. Depends if it's on your team or not.
I like how the pro players don't know the map pool.
Well, they can't know everything, I guess. They have their heads full of build orders and timings and stuff like that, so I guess it's hard to also remember a map pool. But yeah, we are waiting for the veto to get done here, and after that we'll go straight into our next game.
Frozen, first map. So can you host it?
Yeah, I just did.
So we are supposed to invite them as well.
Yeah, I am doing.
Where is Sleep?
I invited Sleep.
So now I guess everyone is in.
Are you tweeting?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Sleep versus healer. Done. I'm ready. Well, I guess.
Yeah, let's just hope that they were ready.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you usually don't wait too long for casters, so yeah. Hopefully I didn't do anything stupid here.
No, I don't think so. So, TVC, Frozen Temple.
Yeah.
I found you.
Right, so in the bottom right position, playing as Red Terran, it's once again Healer.
And in the upper left position, playing as the blue Zerg, it's Sleep. What was that?
I wanted to do some spinny action like they do on DreamHack, for example, but I don't really know how to do it, and I don't really think it looks that cool. But I just wanted to see what happens. It just felt weird.
You have to practice a bit more.
No, I'm not gonna do it anyway. I like that spin to the right and zoom in. I think it looks good. Right, 17 hatch for Sleep. Healer is going for a gas and a barrack. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing fancy.
Going on.
Right, so while we wait for the players to do anything interesting, what is on your mind tonight, Huff? Do you have anything exciting to tell us?
Well, not really. I sold my apartment yesterday.
Yeah, that was positive.
Yeah, and
good economy right now in Sweden. Easy to sell your apartment.
yeah, thankfully.
So that's positive.
Yeah.
And that we've had some rain. Guess that's interesting as well.
Some rain. It was basically a flood.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rain here in Gothenburg actually.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that is actually true. I do like rain though, especially if you're inside watching StarCraft, playing StarCraft.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, so the Scouting Reaper, the Scouting Reaper just now arrives from Healer to Sleep's Natural, and it's going to meet up some Zerglings.
I want to comment actually, we see 2 gas going out for healer. I mean, that feels quite early to go for 2 gas.
Not really, I mean he's going for a factory now, he needs 2 gases. Especially, I mean he has...
to go for some Banshee Cloak action, but seems like he...
Oh,
Might go
Now
for
he's going for a 1-1-1. It's
yeah.
just needed to get a lot of gas. Also, his second base is up now, so he's going to start getting a lot of minerals as well.
Do you think it would be a marine mine drop or something else?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Speed soon finished here. 10 seconds. What doesn't seem like Sleep is actually going for an aggressive push. Maybe he's going for the third base here. Seems like, yeah. And
Yeah.
actually a tank going out for healer here, so might see a marine tank drop then instead. Not a man drop.
Also speed researched for overlords now. Pneumatized carapace, I think it's called. Gonna check. Yeah. Nuts. So I knew that. Had to rectify my previous statement where I was a bit lost in the Terran upgrades.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which one
At
is
least I
the
know
one
my circling.
first?
The blue one. And then it's the green one.
No.
It's the green one and then the blue one. I know that the orange one is the last one because you get so scared when you see it. When you see orange upgrades for Terran, you know that you're fucked. You know that it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So the first push is going out, so it's actually gonna be a tank marine push. Would probably be able to do some damage with it. I mean, the overlord that goes in now and just scouts this will see that there's not anything at home, so he knows that there will be something coming out here eventually, but he doesn't really know what.
Also a Liberator being built here now, so I mean, at the same time there are a lot of Lings. Liberator not as effective against Lings since there are so many.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, right now I think that Sleep would be alright just engaging into this. Not much Sheila could do about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of queens there. What did he scan
That
there?
scan was weird. It might actually be a misclick.
It must be. Some really good positioning here from healer. But at the same time there's an overlord here giving some vision here.
Yeah, so he couldn't really utilize the high ground advantage there. Right, so that drop is getting shut down, the push is getting shut down, and he's actually going to be able to clean up these marines as well. That is quite nice. I mean, that is quite a lot of value actually.
Trying to get some damage to that tank, but not possible.
Nah, it's better for Sleep to just go back home, I think, which he decides to do.
The
a lot
tank
of queens
micro,
now.
too strong.
Yeah, exactly. Tank micro too strong.
This might be a good choice here from Sleep, taking out those rocks. And actually,
Yeah,
Macro actually, I think he actually blocked it by mistake.
Macro hatchery by the third is a bit weird. If you ask me, I would rather get it by the main.
The lair is finished now as well, so do you think
guess it might be to buy some time as well.
Yeah. Still
What were you gonna
finished
say?
for healer now, and we can see the Baneling speed going down here as well, so I mean maybe he'll just try an all-in here. He's trying to get this creep as far as possible as well, and a lot of queens here, so Baneling, Ling, Queen, all-in?
I don't think we're seeing an all-in.
You can see a drop going down now for healer here, up at the... No, it's a Liberator actually, so not a drop. But
yeah, this is not an all-in from Sleep, it's just a different way of handling drop play, a different way of handling Terran. Instead of going for Roach Ravager, where you basically go for Roach Ravagers only, you go for this Baneling defense with queens, which is effective as well. We saw True last week did an amazing job winning that finals last week with some good circling Baneling control to get it with queens, And we might actually, this might be the beginning of this new meta where Zergs are actually starting to find a way to utilize Zerglings again in a more efficient manner.
Yeah.
And to me that is some great news. This is how I want Zerg to be.
Pathogen Glance is Infestor upgrade, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the energy upgrade for Infestors. So we will see Infestor play as well, which means that Sleep will have something against flying.
Look at this crease spread, half of the map right now.
Yeah, that is what happens when you have a lot of things.
Swarm those Marines as well, protecting the creep tumors there.
Same time we can see Healer is really locking down this third.
Yeah, this is some Baneling bus protection, I guess.
Yeah, we can see he's basically protecting himself from all directions. I mean, he has a wall in by some wall in by wall in, just wall ins everywhere. Yeah. And I guess that is how you should try and handle this. Same time, this is also a big thing when trying to engage into circling Banelings. Mines are ridiculously good against it.
So we can say Ultra Cavern actually being built now. A lot of infestors here, 6 infestors, quite a lot of energy, half.
Look at the placement on this Ultra Cavern. He's really cocky here. I mean, he's basically saying that, yeah, you won't get this far. Here is where I put my Ultra Cavern. If you get here, I'm dead anyways. That's basically what Sleep is saying right now. I like it. Good, solid Korean pride in that placement.
So many links here now as well, and he's starting to research the ultra extra armor here, and I really like this because, well, basically, as you have said numerous times, the problem for Zerg has actually been to be able to stay alive as long as possible, to be able to get that armor upgrade for the ultras, get the ultras out as well. And I mean, what Sleep is actually doing right now is that he's buying himself so much time that he will have the ultras finished and the armor upgrade on the ultras.
Yeah, precisely.
And then you will also have a lot of queens for the transfuses. And I mean, these mines, well, against ultras, I mean, I don't think that would be enough. And look at those infestors. But not enough here to follow up actually, but the ultras will come now, and the armor upgrade is finished here, but I mean, it's still
some fungals off, and yeah, that's a big fungal. He's actually gonna get a lot of Marines, and just having queens behind this ultra, holy smokes, that is a lot of kills for him.
Finished as well, so I mean, not a single ghost out either for healer here, so he's basically relying on liberators and mines now to handle for these ultras.
Yeah, precisely, and that last upgrade for the Grand Army is nowhere to be seen right now for the Zerg. Yes, he wants to wait a bit on that.
Yeah, and 3-3 soon finished for healer here, and well, what do you think now? He's starting to get a real scary count of ultras here.
Yeah, what I would like to see is some more Zerglings, maybe some Banelings as well. Looking at the amount of gas that he is able to save up, don't think that is a bad choice. There's still a lot of Marines where you could get some real value out of the Banelings.
Yeah. It's so much produced here by Sleep now, Ultras.
Yeah. How many ultras does he actually have now? Like 8?
10.
Yeah,
And
that is
2
a lot.
more being produced, so they are so tanky against these Marines and Marauders. I mean, look at them.
Yeah, and the Liberators are already like run over. I mean, the only thing he can actually go for now is the drop phase. Getting economical damage like this, which is still hard for the Zerg to deal with. Even though I would like to see a response team, like one Ultra and some Zerglings that can actually respond to things like this, should have been closer to the space.
Yeah, I mean, he's
bit of a mistake actually.
But this is the problem. I mean, Lings can't do that much when they're alone. They need something more.
Have we seen Adrenal Khan's upgrade? Has he missed that?
For his...
Zerglings?
No, I don't think so.
Because that is a big upgrade that you really do need to have here. I'm not entirely sure. I might have missed it, but I haven't seen it. I should have seen it, and I'm not really sure how to check.
Can't you just click on the link to see?
No, I don't. I think it should be an icon if it's research. That is I'm not really fond of this choice from Sleep actually. That is bad Sleep, bad. So some creep cleanup from healer here, just removing a lot of that creep that was added earlier.
So Sleep is actually starting to bunker up a bit here. He's not at 200 yet, but has a lot of minerals and gas. Same with healer though.
Yeah.
The problem here is that drop phase allows healer to actually shut down Sleep's mining a bit more efficient than Sleep can actually shut down the mining of the healer. But now he tries to move in here from... That was a really bad engage from...
Yeah, that was
Sleep.
such a weird engage. I mean, that RV got there so much faster. And this can actually be GG. Healer can actually capitalize on this push.
Yeah.
If he wants to. That was not good at all, Sleep. What were you doing?
Quite good funnel there. And this is a real macro game now. Oh, what am I saying? Some, well, stance game, of what I'm gonna say. Just Terran pushing an inch further. A really good funnel there, shutting that one down. But I mean, the ghosts here as well. He's starting to get a lot of ghosts here to counter the ultras. But let's see if he can actually break this. He has to get through the liberators. It's not that much actually that healer has
Actually,
here.
what?
It feels like Sleep should be able to go through this.
Yeah, but where's the surface? I don't understand why he doesn't have any surface. It's just weird to tank liberator shots like this, and this is just really weird, going back and forth like this. He's losing so many ultras.
Yeah. And I mean, now he's actually going for more queens and lings. But as you said, I mean, his ultra count now, he has basically given away like 10 ultras.
Yeah, and at the same time, healer has this base now. He's able to start mining here.
Yeah, and he's starting to mine up there as well.
So it feels like Sleep invited healer back into the game, and it's just looking like big mistakes from Sleep that are giving the healer the opportunity of getting back. And I'm not really that confident in Sleep's ability to end this game now. Feels like he's just doing bad choices all the time.
Yeah, now we can see a drop here.
Yeah, and
Once
another
again.
drop like this, and he won't be able to defend this in time, I think. Oh, well,
It might be
barely.
a nick of time here.
Oh my
He's
god,
actually
how many? 9 HP. Well,
and
then he just leaves it. It's, oh yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say that I'm a bit disappointed in Sleep's performance right now.
he's trying to get a Spire now. I guess trying to get some counter here.
What is this? Don't really understand.
One ghost, one creep. And well, now he's just moving forward with the Liberators here as well. Have the ghosts as backup for the Ultras.
Guess
And
it could go around now, actually. It's just a bit too much of an offensive placement from the Liberators. Oh, these
look at the
ghosts.
amounts. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
these
many.
ghosts are really high on energy, but they are actually getting sniped now. No, why are you backing off? Oh my god, dude. What are you doing? Sleep. I'm almost getting irritated.
This is so weird. And now he just goes in.
Yeah, now
In
he
the
sacrifices
Liberators.
like 3 ultras to again engage.
This is the weirdest play I've seen actually. And now he's losing this place.
Yeah. Irritating.
Well, I'm quite ready to call this game soon, actually. What do you say? Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Hello?
I can hear you, Paul.
I can hear you now as well. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's easy. It was like half and you didn't answer. And then I wrote and then I could hear you typing and I was like, but I hear you.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Alright, well so the first game goes to who even won now?
Healer won.
Sleep. The healer won.
Yeah.
Okay, so first game goes to healer. Sleep, I am disappointed in your ability to finish that game. I think he could have actually won that. Just threw it away basically.
I mean, that was so confusing. I don't know what he actually was doing there. Yeah, I mean, just running in, losing 4 ultras. Can you create Sejong?
Yeah,
Losing 4 ultras, getting close to the ghost, but then backing off and losing a couple of more ultras while he's backing off, not getting anything out of it. Quite confusing play. What happened to Sleep?
I don't know, he is left and now I can't invite him.
I invited him now. So who are
We are missing healer.
Yeah. So really confusing game from Sleep.
Yeah, almost. I mean, for me, for a Zerg player, that was painful.
Yeah, now. Let's see if he can join. Great.
Alright, so just waiting for the OK from
Healer and sleep.
Huh?
From healer and sleep. The OK, go.
Oh yeah, game privacy.
So, what do you think? I wonder if Lillekanin won.
Yeah, so could you do the presentations real quickly? I just need to set up Discord.
Yeah,
it
sure.
got weird after. Yeah.
He's actually playing Matiz in the final. So, in the bottom right corner, playing as the blue Terran, it's Healer. He's also up one game. And in the upper left corner, playing as the red Zerg, it's Sleep. So the extractor trick here from Sleep once again. Mindful is a bit questioning that move actually, since he is not convinced that it's actually useful anymore. Seems like Sleep is going for the hatchery here, 17 hatch, prior the pool, and a standard barrack here from Healer.
Oh, hello.
You're back?
Oh yeah, nice. That was...
I found you.
Alright, great. Yeah, that was weird. I heard what you said though, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, regarding that extractor trick, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. It's Koreans. They have a different mindset of a lot of stuff, I guess.
Of how to do stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so this is game number 2. Healer up one game. If Healer manages to win this one, he actually moves on to the finals.
Yes, against was Keen, right?
Keen, yeah, exactly. So, Korean already in the finals. Question is, will there be a European or a Korean as the opponent?
That's a good question. Well, a second CC being built here by Healer, and the Scouting Reaper as well. I mean, I don't know really what happened to Sleep. It doesn't feel like that should happen, what he actually did in the previous game. Maybe he just lost his focus or something in that game.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
so close to get that one. What do you think? I mean, it's not like...
I mean, I don't think it was a loss of focus. It just felt like he underestimated the killing power that he had, killing potential. And I mean, decisiveness is a big factor in StarCraft. When doing stuff, you have to be decisive. You can't do like half engages. You can't, in the middle of an engage, you can't back off if you're really committed to it. I mean, you have to somehow be able to on the fly calculate that if I back off now, I will actually lose more than if I actually commit to this.
Yeah.
And what Sleep did there was just committing, backing off when not at all in a position where he should have done that, and just losing a lot because of it. And in the end,
Yeah.
Healer got back to the game and could win that easily.
I mean, it also feels like he didn't even think about the path that he took. He basically just, okay, here are 3 Liberators siege up in the same spot, and to the left is 1 Liberator. Let's run through the 3 siege Liberators instead. I mean, there's no logic in that. I don't understand.
Yeah, I really don't understand it either.
And when he was basically next to the ghosts, he actually ran through the Liberators, got next to the ghosts, but then he like hits the ghost 1 time and he goes back.
Yeah.
And then he loses a couple of more ultras without doing any damage at all.
Having some issues with Discord. You're basically lagging a lot when you're talking. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I hope that is not something that is heard on the stream though. It doesn't really seem like it. No one has said anything about it, so I don't think that's an issue. But I'm having a bit of an issue hearing what you're saying sometimes.
Okay. I'm, well, you are totally fine for me. I hear you completely fine. So no
Weird.
lag at all. So a 3rd CC going down here as well for healer. A 3rd base already up and running for sleep. Going for the +1 upgrades as well. And well, it's the Liberator range, right? That one?
Yeah, exactly. So he is gonna go for some Liberator harass. There's some big potential of utilizing Liberators on this map actually. One of the reasons why I don't really enjoy King's Your Station that much was a better map back in the day when Liberators did not exist. Yeah.
And now it's ruined, basically.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is ruined with the Liberator to me. But I think that's also me being negative.
So really close to get this Viking and trying to kill the rocks.
Yeah, not entirely sure why, but guess getting those down slows the attack path a bit, perhaps.
Well, I guess he will just try to harass with the Liberator at the 2nd base and just delaying that move around by destroying those rocks.
Yeah, that was a smart thought there, Off.
Thank you.
I can totally see why then. Round by actually had some potential here. There's actually a lot of workers that can be killed here now. But
yeah, but he's not able to get the surround here though, but
no.
At least 5, maybe a couple more here actually. Well, 7 workers and he's able to deny the mining there as well. And it doesn't seem like he actually got anything out from the Liberators here. The Queens are doing some real good job here, putting that Liberator back.
Can they reach it? No.
He actually gets 1 Queen as well. 3 drones.
Yeah, moving around here will be costly as well.
Yeah, I mean, they are so slow here. But we can see the Lynx here at the same time. But he can't really do anything here.
This is a strategy I think Heal has used before, and oh my god, it's gotta be irritating to be up against that.
So all Terrans, look at this.
Yeah. And I'm so happy that I banned this map on ladder. Because I do not want to be up against this, I have to say.
Couple of more Liberators here. Blue Flame being researched as well here, so might see some sort of mech action here actually, and the missile upgrade for the Cyclones as well. So seems like Heal is actually not going for a bio build this time.
No, I'm not really sure about the shift click of this Liberator. Not entirely sure about the engage here neither, but yeah. This is the position that I was thinking about. He could have actually backed off with this Liberator a bit more if he had wanted to.
One queen for one Liberator.
And 6 drones, 7 drones. No, 6 drones. Just continue to count even though nothing happened.
One Ling.
Yeah, one puny little Ling gets killed as well.
Which is burning to the death. But now he's starting to get the creep spread here to prevent that harass any longer. And well, he has a lot of banelings and lings and queens, so he's going for a similar build. Infestors, or the same, exact same build actually. Going for the infestors now as well. The two
getting +2 added precisely. What I'm gonna really pay attention to now is when the hive pops, is it getting adrenal glands or not?
He's going for the ultra cavern again at least.
Yeah, but is he going to add adrenal glands?
You're just looking at the hive all the time.
No, I'm looking at spawning pool. Come on. No, it doesn't look like he's actually gonna add it now either. I do not understand that decision. Blue flame Hellions.
You mean Hellbats?
Yeah, exactly. So, what I'm basically missed by looking at all these Liberator harasses is that Healy's going for mech play.
I told you that like 5 minutes ago.
Sorry, I've been a bit distracted actually by Discord problems. And also just looking at how Sleep is played. So yeah, it's not as easy to engage into this as you can see again.
Especially when you don't have the adrenaline glands upgrade as well.
Yeah, exactly. He could have actually killed this if he had had that upgrade. We can see that the mech is unupgraded as well, so I mean adrenaline glands would have helped immensely.
Yeah. I don't really understand why he doesn't get that upgrade. I mean,
no one does.
Especially when Lings are, well, quite a core unit, I guess, in this composition that he uses.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, he is a Korean, and Koreans, well, they have Brood War in the back of their minds. They have old Brood War pros, they probably watched a whole lot of Brood War games. I mean, Adrenal Glands is like...
He's doing a lot of damage here though. I mean, this mech army is going down. He managed to save a couple of tanks, but most of his mech army is basically killed right now. This is... He has 5 Cyclones and a couple of Hellions.
Why he isn't upgrading his mech units. Because mech needs upgrades.
Yeah.
That is like a big thing with mech, is how much value you get from the upgrades.
I
mean,
really
a
think
+1...
that Sleep should be more aggressive now, trying to...
Yeah, Sleep should have just continued that commitment of his. Yeah. When he got that win in this early engagement, he should have just continued his move.
He actually didn't have the armor upgrade for the Ultras either. He started now, so...
Chitinous plating isn't really that needed now though, because it doesn't really do that much damage to them.
Yeah.
What is needed though is the adrenal glands and just getting circlings. Like now he's at the same position again where he doesn't really have any circlings.
He should just try to push straight through here, keep everything about him. It seems like he's trying to do that, but I mean, there's so many Liberators here, and he doesn't have anything else. I mean, he could have actually utilized Lings there for doing a Ling run by, damage the economy to healer, for example. while he was doing that engagement, try to split up.
This is once again, as a Zerg player, it's so hard to not get biased when you watch a Terran versus Zerg where you don't really have you're not really that committed to the Terran player, you don't really know him. It's like hard to not like the Zerg player then.
Captnfingers played with this up and a bunch of infected Terrans here as well to deal with the Liberators. Yeah, I really like that play from Sleep.
Yeah, that was a rather good choice, I have to say. It's just still not enough Zerglings,
yeah,
no adrenal
also,
glands.
those Cyclones would have been dead if he had Zerglings, and now he's adding Zerglings.
Yeah.
But I mean, it feels like in the previous game, I don't know if this is a new build he's trying. Maybe he hasn't really got everything where he wants it.
I'm not sure. I mean, without Zerglings, he can't chase these Cyclones, especially not when he's not on creep. And to me, it's so weird to see Sleep not understanding that. It's just weird, basically. We can see now Sleep is actually struggling a bit. His economy isn't that great. And at the same time, he's getting a lot of Cyclones, getting Liberators again, getting a comfortable siege. He knows that it will cost the Zerg player to engage into him again.
Yeah, and I mean, he has not enough Zerglings either.
Might be that he is Lava Stone, I guess.
Yeah, he's only playing at 4 bases right now, or he has a macro hatch as well.
No, he does have Lava saved up as well, so it's not that. I mean, it's not that he's not able to produce, he just doesn't do it. Yeah, and it's looking like Healer will actually take this game as well now.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything the Sleep can do now. He basically gave this victory away again, I think. Yeah, that's GG, and Healer takes game number 2 and moves on to the finals.
Yeah, it was well played by Healer, but at the same time, I agree with you. It feels like Sleep had the game, but he didn't really do the he didn't do the upgrades that he really needed. It feels like, and the units he needed. So really weird. Well, I guess we will see Keen versus Healer then in the finals.
Yeah. Right, so we are now waiting for the lobby to get set up for the finals. Might be a bit of a break here from the players, not really sure. Shouldn't be though, because we are actually a bit behind on schedule.
Oh yeah. I guess it was sista. So Keen is he's in the ESL channel at least. Yeah, so I guess they are doing the veto process. At least I hope so.
Yeah, probably. Who knows though?
What do you think? I think Keen is playing Terran. Or
Oh, Keen. Yeah, I think he was Terran. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
it looks like it at least. So it will be a TVT.
Alright, so
But
medevac tank.
maybe, but we saw some mech from Lillekanin earlier, and well, Healer has at least showed us that he knows how to play mech. Or what do you say?
Who knows? Who knows? I'm actually not going to even try and predict that. Think we'll basically see marine tanks in if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah, there will be things. So I guess they want you, or I don't know. Are they setting it up, or are you?
I am not entirely sure. There's a day of vetoing right now, actually.
Well, we haven't seen anything from Keen in this game, but or in this tournament, but we can go through the two players' path maybe to the finals.
Yeah.
So Healer and Keen was seeded in the round of 64, so they both moved on to round of 32 immediately. And Healer faced another Russian, Nerasim, in round of 32, and in the round of 16 he faced Prabuti, a Polish player. And then you saw, if you followed us in this bracket, you saw us casting Healer versus Captnfingers, where Healer
Accepting light.
won.
Sorry.
Yeah, and well, then he won against Sleep in the semifinals. And Keen won against the Bulgarian Stakiman in the round of 32. In round of 16 he won against the Russian Mr. Kilos, and in the quarterfinals he won against SBR, who was the second seed, and then in the semis he won against Friend from Ukraine. So that was the players' path.
Yeah.
Sad to see
Right.
that Lillekanin actually forfeited, but I
Yeah,
guess
but I understand the choice.
Yeah, I mean he's already through to the monthly finals, and it's only 4 points this one, and I guess he wants some cash. €5
Yeah, exactly.
from
That might
SCVRUSH.
be. Right, so here we go.
So the finals.
Yeah,
Keen
we
versus Healer.
precisely Korea versus Russia in this best of 5, I think it is. Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
No, on Thursdays it's best of 3.
No, it's actually said best of 5. So where are you with your cam?
Oh, sorry.
I got you.
Yeah. So in the bottom left position, playing as the red Terran, it is Healer.
And in the upper right position, also playing as Terran, but in the blue color, it's Keen. So an early gas for Healer.
Yeah.
And Keen goes for the standard barrack here. with a gas as follow-up instead.
Precisely.
And actually a second gas being added here from healer, so do you think it might be a 3 Rex Reaper going down here? Or maybe he's going for some Cloak Banshee or something like that as well.
Yeah, getting gas that early usually tells of a Reaper, actually.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure, but I think so. What I'm a bit afraid of when it comes to healer here is that he won't be able to shut down the scouting.
No.
So I mean, he sees this now.
And he's actually building a factory here.
Oh yeah, so he's adding a quick factory. So this is a 1-1-1 where he... Okay, yeah, so he... Alright, right.
I don't think that he actually wanted to go for the factory. But when...
Feels like he will get so much gas by doing like this, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like he actually wanted to do something else, but when he got through with that scout, he actually was forced to do another build.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, Keen is ahead now when it comes to minerals. He's on his second, almost 50% complete.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And a Cyclone going out here for healer.
Yeah, precisely. Wonder what it's actually gonna do here. This is interesting.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cyclone into a starport. I'll just have to close the window now. Got a bit cold.
No, we can see that Keen is just... He's not even pushing out with the Scouting Reaper that he had. He's actually just going for the defense here. He knows he's probably ahead here in income, playing at 2 bases compared to healers 1. And we can see that the core with reactor is actually going out here for healer.
Exactly, so the Reaper that was over here is now dead, and this is the Cadius reactor. Is this for the Raven? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
COVID reactor, yeah. Raven upgrade. So he's gonna go for some kind of Raven play, I think.
Yeah. It increases the Raven starting energy by 25.
Yeah.
And here comes the Raven.
So why is he getting that upgrade? I don't know. I really have no idea. What do you think of? do you have any good reason to why he wants
some kind
that?
of crazy timing with a defense point drone or something? I don't know. Being able to put out a couple of them, trying to get into the base.
Yeah, he's
somehow.
getting. I mean, he's even getting the explosive shrapnel.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't even know that this upgrade existed. Explosive shrapnel shells increases damage of Raven, order turrets and seeker missiles by 30%. I've never seen anyone getting that. Well, I guess there's a time for everything.
Yeah. Totally.
Interesting. So, mech play where we see Ravens. Bit of a hot thingy going on here from healer.
Well, I guess we'll see now how effective this build is. I've never faced it, I've never seen it. But I mean, there was a time when, I don't know in which upgrade, but you could actually go for a lot of Ravens as Terran, I guess.
Yeah, it was back in Heart of the Swarm. You got a lot of ravens, especially against Sir, like with auto turrets. Let's see what he can do. Oh my god! Right, so that tank line got shreked.
Yeah. But the question is he doing enough damage here now?
I think he's going to be able to, basically.
He's also expanding upon this, but I mean he got
getting 8 workers. He got a tank. He got a couple of marines. I think he could have placed the water turrets a bit differently, so he could do some damage to something else. Because they basically stood there for a while afterwards. I mean, the time where they exist isn't that long, but he could have placed it a bit closer to the bank, I think, maybe. But I guess he just didn't want to lose the ravens. Because, I mean, he's up to four ravens now, which are just bunkering up energy, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
The counter push here now for Keen is just about to arrive. So he chooses to land, getting that first SV.
Can't really do that much either.
No.
Really much that fires upwards, except for the turrets, of course.
And that is something that Keen actually knows now, when he basically just goes in with the Vikings, just going around trying to spot any weaknesses in the defense.
Yeah, because Keen is going for the bio upgrades here with the combat shield, the stim +1 for armor and attack, while healer is going straight mech here.
Yeah, so some good solid differences here from the players, and I like that. I like that there's a difference in how they play. Yeah.
So let's see here. 2 more factories being built here in the front line. Will act as some sort of wall, I guess, also. A lot of ravens out now as well. Blue train doing this. Oh, that was quite a good hit actually. Good placed mine. Didn't manage to kill though.
Yeah, so the question now is, will Keen be able to dance around the ravens until they are out of energy, or will he have to commit to the ravens turrets? Because that's basically what Healer wants. Healer wants the engage to happen where the turrets are.
Oh, this is not good.
And that is where he is. No, I mean, that was a really good push actually. Holy smokes, this is a really good strategy actually. What the hell is this?
He still has some energy at the Raven, so we can get some more turrets here as well.
Yeah.
And we can see here the blue flame almost finished in 10 seconds, and even more ravens being produced here. So
yeah, it's just always building one more raven. Like, it's been shooting at ravens the entire time. Oh, we actually see another raven. I mean another Starport that are creating ravens as well. Yeah, there will be a lot of ravens here eventually.
And a lot of Hellions.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not sure what King can do besides, like, being more mobile. He has to be more mobile if he's going to not get into a position like that last engage where he basically got all those turrets all on top of him. Yeah. Even though I have to say that I don't think he would have survived without the auto turrets as well, because the Hellions just got on top of everything.
That's so big to actually get those. I mean,
yeah, I think this first game is actually gonna go for healer, just because of how much damage just
Kane is dropping
how
here
well he
into
is.
the second base of healer though, but the question is will he do enough damage here to actually put healer behind?
Yeah, that is a very good question.
And he's doing quite a lot of damage to the SCVs here. Healer doesn't even care pulling these away. He's actually going straight for the base of team right now, so 28 SCVs killed, so I guess he did quite a lot of damage here, but healer moves straight in here into the third base. And he will get probably the same amount of workers here.
Yeah, something close to that at least. But a lot of Vikings, he's gonna lose. Oh my god, the point defense throws. Just in the nick of time. Getting this, but he got the CC. But he's locked away in the corner now. And that is not that nice for him. I mean, he needs to break this rocks down if he's gonna be able to escape.
Yeah, and he has lost a lot of Ravens actually on this engage.
Yeah, which is costly in lots of different reasons, like both in terms of Ravens that are full of energy, in terms of production, and just in terms of how expensive Ravens are.
Yeah. There we go, the head-on flash here, and look at all those Cyclones defending the Ravens here, putting up point defense.
Yeah, get it with the point defense from.
And well, this looks like a really good engage for healer here actually. He's able to pick up everything that Keen has, and I mean, he will be able to get this base now as well.
Yeah, that's a GG. Game 1 goes to healer.
Really, well, fun play from healer there.
Yeah, that was entertaining to watch, I have to say. That was interesting.
Absolutely. Frozen Temple.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to Keen should have done in that game really.
No, neither do I.
Do you think he could have gone for only Marauders basically and a bunch of Vikings?
Good question. I'm really not sure. I mean, I think he should have just gotten a bit of a more mobile army. Because basically the main thing that helped there was how mobile Ravens were, together with Hellions, because Hellions are so fast, and Ravens are actually really fast as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so game number 2 here, between Keen and Healer.
I found you.
Yeah, so in bottom right corner, playing as Blue Terran, it is Healer.
And in the upper left corner, playing as the Red Terran, it's Keen.
Exactly. Alright, so just gonna set up that production tab as well.
Yeah.
Right, so what now?
An early gas this time as well from Healer.
Yes, I guess he might have found a TVT that works for him. Perhaps, or maybe that was a one-time thing. What do you think?
Well, he's going for at least the first buildings here. Is the same as in the previous game. The question is, if he's able to block this off, will he go for the factory or will he go for something else?
Yeah, that is a good question. What I'm thinking right now is that Healer has practiced that strategy a lot before on ladder, I think.
Yeah.
It was really well executed, and I think that is a strategy that has served him well in the ladder in the past. I think we'll see it again. Maybe not on this map.
For exactly is the same build as in the previous game.
Yeah, it's just that maybe we won't see 100% the exact same thing now, but I think we'll see it again in this matchup, that's for sure.
Yeah. And Reaper's being produced here as well, so do you ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Exactly, I am very well getting a feeling of deja vu right now. Take that switch and the starport. And the reactor for the next factory. Maybe.
Yeah, and Cyclone going out here as well. Well,
so
if he goes for the exact same build here, the question is how will Keen then what type
go
of
up
build?
against this?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he didn't really have any answer to it in the previous game, so
the amount of switcheroos here, it's just ridiculous. I actually thought that Factory and Barrack would switch as well, but apparently not.
and not yet at least. He's actually going for mine here.
So is this a misclick or not switching, or no, he actually wants some Marines.
Yeah, and he's getting the Raven.
First Raven, yeah, exactly. First Raven is getting produced.
But now we can see Keen immediately going for Cyclones and Vikings this time.
Yeah, so he's not even gonna let Healer get that count of Ravens that he got last time. At least
exactly.
that is what it looks like.
And he's also scanning to see what's going on. But I mean, it's a really smart build because it basically looks like a 1-1-1.
Yeah, precisely. But at the same time, I think that no, it's actually adding tanks and medivacs and stuff, so it doesn't at all look like before.
No.
It's actually switching away from that.
He's actually going for, well, might be some Marine tank drop here instead.
Yeah, with an added Raven.
So a bunch of tanks being produced here for both players. But still,
Yeah, and the question is
Raven.
how much damage can he do with the drop that he is just now committing to?
What do you think he will use the Raven for? Point defense drone or turrets?
I think he's gonna use it for point defense drone if he sees any Vikings. If not, he is gonna use it for quick order turret to deny.
Yeah, and we can see a quite large drop actually from pushing into the... No, we just managed to get that one.
and just barely gets the tank now. Yeah, and getting that turret was smart.
And that was a really good defense from Keen, and at the same time we can see that he's actually dropping here as well in the base of healer here, so he's doing...
Oh, I actually thought that he was gonna get the Marines with the Cyclone that he had here, but apparently not. So I mean, all in all, both players losing the exact same amount of workers basically. I think it was like 1 or 2 workers more for... It's actually overall there's 5 more workers lost for healer.
Yeah. But it seems like Keen has then lost a bit more worth of units, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
But the question here is that, I mean, building that Raven has actually put healer a bit behind.
Yeah, precisely. But at the same time, he got Keen to commit to some early Vikings, some early like anti-Raven play. I'm not entirely sure if I can call it that, but it's been a different kind of play that Keen had to adapt to, which in time was not the way to go, because Heal is not going that same route this time.
Yeah, but I mean he will be behind at least in bio upgrades. I mean, +1 soon finished for Keen. Combat shield already started, but only stim for healer right now, and that will basically finish the same.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And look at this amount of Vikings. I mean, he will just shut these down.
At the same time, the order turrets actually helps a lot.
Now he moves in with the Vikings there. And well.
Oh my god, he just barely gets out. Or will he? Yeah, he's gonna get one of the medevacs actually.
Yeah. And maybe even the other one as well. No, he actually got the
second
boost.
boost is now. And he actually managed to lose 7 workers. Was that in the main mineral line? I think it was. Yeah.
So we can see in the difference here, from being just like 75 minerals lost or resources lost, he's actually 1.3k behind now. Keen,
yeah, at the same time,
engage.
Keen is on 3 bases.
Yeah, exactly.
With a healthy amount of Vikings.
And tanks as well.
Yeah, so this push is gonna be scary for healer to defend against.
Yeah, I mean he will go up against 1-1 combat shield sting.
Oh my god, that hit.
That mine was
That
very
hurt
cool.
quite a lot. And now he just suicides all of his Vikings like that. That was questionable.
He can delay healer here from expanding, and at the same time he actually drops here as well. Manages to get a bunch of SCVs here. 6 SCVs actually, so quite a good drop there. Combat shield now finished for healer at least, but I mean he will be far behind in upgrades on the bio.
Yeah, precisely. And the push that comes now is a push that must do a lot of damage. If it does not, then I think Keen can take this game.
Yeah. If he's got really a disaster for Keen, but I mean he will just... Seems like he's just going straight in here. He has so many more tanks here actually.
Yeah, and I
6
think
tanks in
that
total.
that looks like GG actually for healer.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's just so many tanks here now.
And his 2-2 is now finished also, so...
Yeah, it will just be too hard for him to defend against this again, this GG. So yeah, 1-1 in this best of 5, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, alright. So we're going into a real late night stream here now.
Yeah. So, Frost is the next one.
Precisely.
Seems like Thermal is actually playing Snoot later.
Oh yeah.
At least healers already. Gear.
GG Geo. I have to say, I'm actually getting a bit tired now. Going into second half of, well, 10:30, 11:30.
Yeah, same here.
Or 10:30, yeah. Alright, so in the bottom right position, playing as the blue Terran, it is healer.
In the upper right position, playing as the red Terran, it's Keen.
Yeah, so wasn't really ready for the tournament to get this far. I mean, get this long. Yeah, what don't you do for the love of StarCraft?
Yeah, exactly.
The amount of tiredness that came out of you there. What don't you do for the love of StarCraft? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, what's going on?
Some cable issues.
Oh. Right, so not a very early gas this time, I think.
But still a double gas though.
Still double gas. That is true.
But he's still adding a factory, at least, but well, it seems like it's more of a normal Terran build here.
Yeah.
Second gas being added here to Keen as well.
Right, so 111 getting added for healer, I think. Yeah, exactly. Same goes on for Keen. Is there any real differences here? Yeah, the Cyclone, so the Tech Lab usage from healer. Tech Lab getting added now instead for King.
Hellion for Keen there, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a Hellion here for the Keen then.
What?
Yeah, I'm just pulling your leg because I just said that, and then you said that, and I was like, yeah. Oh,
Cloak
yeah,
Banshee. For
late night casting.
Yeah.
Oh, so he actually gets the exactly the Raven play.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I like that thing, that strategy. Like, it was really fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again.
Yeah, same here. And the question is, will this Banshee be able to do any damage? And it's actually scouted out here.
Yeah, so some real weird stuff going on from Keen here now. I mean, the Banshee gets scouted. What do you do then? I mean, there's also a Cyclone already in the base, so it will be easy for healer to defend against it.
Maybe he'll just hide it for some time and wait for a better opportunity, but he's actually just moving around in the middle with it. Core Reactor finished. Ravens for both players actually.
I think the Raven that Keen's getting is more of a scouting Raven. Oh, sorry. While Healy is actually getting Ravens for Ravens.
Yeah, he's going for this the same build as in the first game.
Yeah.
It seems like.
So Bio for Keen and Raven play for Healer.
Yeah, exactly. No Vikings yet though from Keen, which I feel that he actually need if he's gonna be able to defend himself.
Exactly. Interesting, to say the least.
I wonder what, how long it will take before Healer actually decides to go out. He went out with 2 Ravens in the first game, but now it seems like he's waiting for a third one. Or maybe it's just waiting for the explosive shrapnel upgrade here.
Yeah, there will be a push. I'm just wondering when. When is there good timing for him? I'm trying to find it out, but for me it's hard to say. Like, this is a lot of units. I guess this is a good timing. It's basically how I see it. Like, this is a healthy number of Hellions. And yeah, he'll be able to crush this.
Yeah, and
he really needs to go there now though, before the bunker gets completed.
Yeah, and here comes the Ravens.
Yes, we actually places them. Both Ravens goes down. This is not a push that worked out at all as good as last time.
No, totally agree there. I mean,
the Ravens were there a bit too early, I think.
But also Keen was really fast.
With wall. Yeah, walling there was a really key thing to do.
And here comes the drop. Are you moving the keyboard?
No. Move? What do you mean moving the keyboard?
The camera, I mean, because you were so slow to react.
Oh, yeah. I'm having a bit of an issue with my arm. It's starting to fall asleep. So I'm like sitting watching and then like, I need to move.
Well, concussive shells finished for Keen, for the Marauders, and also +1 upgrades here. I would like to see him add a bit more Marauders to the mix now, compared to the first game.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
At least against these Hellions.
Third base looks really hard to defend here for Keen.
Yeah.
Man, I miss Blue Flame as well.
And he's actually able to drop one tank there. And another one as well. Oh, both tanks are
Oh my
down.
god, both tanks, and that is big. All of these workers are gonna get grilled now.
Yeah, and that was basically the push I think that Healer was looking for.
Yeah, definitely. Same that we see this lonely Banshee back in the third for Healer.
He's able to kill one. 19 workers killed for Keen.
Yeah, so looking good now for Healer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, having his third up, having a lot of workers. They're actually even on workers though.
Yeah, but that's just because Keen actually produced a lot. He was down a bit more.
Yeah, the main thing is the army difference that we saw. Just how cost effective Healer has been basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, he'll be able to push in here again now.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the Marauders. They're so strong against these Hellions, but Keen needs a bit more of those.
Yeah, precisely.
So, I mean, now with the Cyclones, he's actually able to defend since he doesn't have enough Marauders.
Exactly, and now we can actually defend against the Vikings as well with the Cyclones. So I like the fact that he's adding Cyclones, and Blue Flame is almost completed. I really have missed that as well.
No upgrades yet though for the for his mech units.
Yeah, that's still costly.
Yeah, we can see that he's quite low on resources actually. So
I would like to see it anytime soon though. Feels like there's a good timing to get +1.
he's actually adding a fourth base in a sneaky position.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So he's utilizing that he has Keen on the defense here.
Yeah, having basically map control, and oh my god, it's open. It's open. You can go in if you want to. I mean, it could have gone in with a couple of Hellions, I guess.
Yeah.
But just getting these supplies are quite big as well. Oh, but it actually got smashed from behind. I didn't even see that. That was bad on me.
I mean, I think he should have done what you said actually, just moving in here. But we can see a lot of more Marauders in this game from Keen actually, and I mean the Hellions, they can't really do that much against Marauders.
No, that is where Cyclones help more, I think.
Yeah, but I mean still you can only target one Marauder with
that's
the
true.
Cyclone. And when you have a few Marines as well, I mean if you have 50-50 Marine Marauders, it's still...
Yeah, the Cyclone is not that efficient.
No,
it's
exactly.
true.
And this is a scary push here from Keen.
Yeah, this will be hard for Healer to actually do anything about.
He goes for the Hellbat here. And the Blue Flame is live, up and running, but I mean, look at those Hellbats, they're just melting. And,
yeah, without the upgrades, I guess. GG, so Keen takes game number 3 and is actually looking to take the lead here. He will be able to finish this.
yeah.
If he wins this next game.
So, which is the last map then? I hope it's Gettysburg.
Apotheosis.
Is it?
No, I'm just wishing.
Ah, I see. I hope they
Right,
didn't
so
think it was best of 3.
yeah, I am not entirely sure.
Because
The silence is scary.
healer went to busy.
So it was a best of 3. I actually thought that on Thursdays you have best of 3.
Yeah, but I looked at the bracket and it said best of 5. But now it's changed to best of 3. I'm confused. So maybe they decided it was best of 3. I guess.
Right.
Well, congratulations to Keen then. For being the winner of today's Go4SC2.
Yeah, alright, so that means the King took home the Thursday tournament actually. Sorry about this guys, we actually thought that it was a best of 5.
Well, it
So
seems like it actually was a best of 5 from the beginning, but Sinistro thinks that the players agreed to a best of 3 instead.
yeah, alright, so let's just say that Keen won for now and we'll see in a couple of seconds if we are wrong. Anywho, while we wait for that,
Well,
yeah, we don't really have much to say other than thanks for tonight, I guess. If this is the end.
well, I think so, since healer just went AWOL basically, and it seems like Keen also did.
Keen is actually still online. He's on score screen.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not entirely sure. Well, this was weird. Da, 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 da. Right, so while we wait, I like strawberry cheesecake quite a lot.
Me too.
Whoa, what did you just do to the microphone?
My headset started beeping, so it's basically starting to run out of gas.
Oh yeah. Right, so we played the waiting game. Sorry for this, ladies and gentlemen. There's some minor questions in regards to if this was a best of 3 or a best of 5. Sinistro, the ESL admin, is waiting for getting a hold of the players actually to see if both were agreeing on a best of 3.
It seems like it.
Alright, so it was a best of 3. Right, so thanks a lot for tonight, guys. Keen is the victor. He is victorious. Our next cast will be on Sunday, I think.
Yeah, at least for the tournament.
Yeah, with regards to casting, it's on Sunday with another weekly finals in the Go4SC2 StarCraft tournament. Besides that, we will have some casual streaming going on during the weekend. So if you want to, you can join us while we play StarCraft, Overwatch, whatever floats our boat.
Maybe even Dota.
Maybe even Dota, yeah. Besides that, the next cast is on Sunday. If you haven't already, please give us a follow on Twitch. It means a lot to us. You can also follow us on Twitter if you want, or on YouTube, where you can also find the VODs from all our casts.
Thanks a lot for tuning in, and follow us if you want to see more of you, or more of us, I mean.
Yeah, precisely. If you want, then go ahead and do that. Right. So thanks for me. This was Mindful, and
thanks from me, from Hofrino.
Yeah. So take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye bye.